Oh. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, fish, felines, and I said cats. Crap! I said it twice. We're ruined. Start it all.
Peoples of the interweb.
Welcome to the KotoKai Robo-Dojo. Live at the Workbench with Paul and Brian, episode number 100.
One century.
I'm such an asshole. I'm such an asshole. I was just commenting to Paul before we started the show that I did almost no prep for the show aside from accumulating a couple of things around me, and then Paul said,
"Well, I mean, we did 99 with no prep. Like, it'd almost be sacrilegious to do the 100th one with prep, right? I feel like it sets the tone, right? Like, everyone knows we're just here to hang out. We didn't prep for this shit. I did prep. The lights are blue.
I know, and I went with orange. That way we can have a little bit of a dichotomy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of prep work. It was like 4 buttons to do this. Okay, this wasn't easy.
I did strong things. I adjusted it from aerial stream to even be more shiny.
Brian's prep grabbing a beer.
I actually grabbed 2 beers. Thank you very much.
Oh, big time prep.
As you cracked one.
This isn't episode 50 prep, all right? It's episode
No. So we were looking at this, Paul. We started doing this in what did we think? Was it August or it was August or April?
I think we did the first one in April, but we kind of like regularly started after the summer, like August.
Yeah.
2018? 2019? 2019. 18.
This is we're getting close to our 3rd year.
That's crazy. I don't know who Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps is.
Right? Was it 20? Yeah, it was 2018 because you and Sylvia came to the city in the April following our first year, and that was 2019 because that was the year I went to GBWC because I was looking for kits to build, and that was when I bought the Grimgird at the shop in Manhattan because I was going to do that big Helmut Rhine car.
You got the Grimgird in that shop in Chinatown?
Yeah. No, in Midtown.
Midtown?
Yeah, where Gabe works there.
Gabriel.
I know, right? I'm drawing a blank now.
They sell the P Bandai kits. They're like the only place in the city that
That's actually where both of I have a couple things to give out to the fine people that are joining us this evening. They both of the things that I purchased from Image Anime. Thank you. 27th Street they used to be on, and now they're only on the internet.
Yeah.
Another 100 years, says Julio. Good Lord, we don't stream once a year. Julio's gonna go. We're gonna see Julio with the fucking Mark Wahlberg style, Nicole forever, but it's gonna be Brian and Paul forever.
Stupids.
Stupid. I love it. Oh, get on
shot game. Anytime you say 100, take a shot. Well,
wow. No, but thank you for your enthusiasm. You are welcome to do that all you want. I just streamed for 2 hours over on Ariel's channel. We're doing a little OMC talk. So you guys have heard me talk a shitload about OMC, and we'll talk about it a bunch more in the future. But yeah, it was a great little show. Bunch of stupids. Bunch of stupids. Thank you, Julio. Yeah, so
it's got to be a shirt, Julio, or like a hat, or just a sticker or something.
Man. Wait for the code. There's a critical. There's some critical shirts coming out. Don't worry, coming out.
Yeah, I know. I'm just waiting for the backwards hat to purchase. Like it's going to be there. I don't know what.
That's stupid. Julio has like the brimless New York hat. Actually, it's like this. It has no brim, but it has the snapback.
I got a big ass head, man. I wear those snapbacks, and it's like just 2 pegs. It looks horrible.
Paul's just like Paul's 5 head inside the. Just kidding.
I gotta do fitted hats, man. Fitted hats.
My hair kind of settled down. It was wild at the beginning of Ariel's stream. Can I do the pompadour? Oh, that looks awful.
The tall geese.
The tall geese, exactly. Call me the bro geese.
Crunch.
Boy.
Cream.
How you doing?
Lots of people in there.
I think Ariel should definitely enter OMC. I think everybody out there should enter OMC. I think that it's a wonderful competition and a great way to express your personal style and take on a mecha. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to look like a Gundam. It shouldn't. It should look like something that came from you. So go bonkers, man. Make a Johnny 5 / Chappie kind of thing, do that. Or like I make quad mechs sometimes, do that. Or like, make whatever. Have fun. Yeah. Remember when we used to have fun? Every Thursday on the Workbench.
Brian's about 10 years younger with the hair.
Oh, you should see when I shave the shadow of scruff that I grow down here. Oh, baby boy. I think I literally go back in time.
I make insects.
No, insect mechs are good. So yeah, here we are. Once again, what are you working on, Paul?
Still the same shit, man.
So
this is I feel like this is like a running gag. Like this, like I only snap things on this stream, like historically. Like I do have other things I work on, just to let everybody know. It's just a thing where I feel like painting and like doing certain other things don't lend well to streaming. Like you're not going to see what I'm doing. Like I certainly can't airbrush. So I always pick out something to snap. So the only time I touch this is on this Thursday. Like this thing's never been touched other than that, or any kit that you've basically seen me snap while I've been doing this show. I think there's a handful of times where I was doing something else, like panel lining, or sometimes I'll do like decal, something like that. I'm willing to do here, but I don't do any painting because I wouldn't talk the whole time. I would just be silent, and I'll just hear like.
Nobody wants that. Yeah. You're raped by an air compressor. Good Lord.
Yes. So anyway, I am. The body's done, so I got to build the wings, the stand, and the Buster rifles, twin Buster rifles.
The body is ready.
Body is ready.
Nice. That's hype. I've been painting and doing wildness.
Yeah, you finished with the coming into the final stretch of the Machine Krieger kit.
We're getting there. I haven't finished by any stretch of the imagination. But excuse me, it is quite far along. And yeah, is this the Grosse Hound Quade? Quade from Total Recall. Little head inside the chest. So yeah, that was kind of like my laughing to myself theme all along. I went through and I've been doing some color accents. I put a little like triangle and K for a Quade on the outer arm pauldron. I'm just getting to where I can start to do my chipping process. So I'm almost finished with all of the painting. Where did the little lady go? Here she is. My pilot. I put a pin in the posterior of my pilot. So
for Valentine's Day, right?
Valentine's Day. No, so that she can sit in the back of the properly, and so it's pinned essentially into the model. And then I primed her. And in the process of putting the pin in the back of the little model, I dropped it on the floor and broke both her feet off. Fuck.
You were rough with her. Got it.
Yeah. Thank you. Jeez. So luckily that was a lucky thing, because when I first assembled her, I did a shit poor job and her feet were kind of askewed and it was weird.
Oh, so okay. What does it come in, like 5 parts or so? and you had to glue
It
them together?
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 parts. This little 1 to 20 figure. It's a tiny little fucking thing.
Maybe the pose, I would guess, would be a little harder than like the standing typical pose. They're usually like 5 parts, give or take.
It's 2 feet, 2 legs, a torso, 2 arms, and a head and an accoutrement for the helmet.
So I'm getting like where the like the elbow or the knee joints are the separation legs.
It's like it's actually the armpit for the hands are like armpit, and then it's like chest, torso, but then the legs are split in 2, and then the feet are 2 different things, and then the head itself is a different thing, and the head has a little helmet on it, which is supposed to have a microphone that comes down. So it's like a bunch of parts.
That's only the bigger. What did I get those for? Where the hell are they? I don't remember. The like God Gundam or the Burning Gundam or something came with them.
No, Julio. I didn't. What I did was I gave her a prehensile tail. She's a prehensile tail. No. Yeah. But I saw a really, really dope image on Pinterest for one of these figures, and I think I'm going to try and emulate the same pattern or effect on this character, which was just like a standard tank top style, but the leggings, the camo, or not the camo, but the cargo pouches, the BDUs, there you go, the legs were a digital camo. So I'm going to try and do digital camo airbrush on the legs. The whole thing I'm going to airbrush. I already challenged myself to paint this whole fucking thing with the goddamn airbrush, minus the final rendering. Of course, I'm going to use oils, but it's called talking. Thanks, Manny. So yeah, I'm kind of challenging myself to only use air, and I'm not. I am going to use stencils on the digital camo because you have to, because it's digital. I'm not that good, and it's tiny. Like everything else I've done freehand. So yeah, like this guy, this is all like freehand camo. Did a little bit of detail on the smoke poppers, and everything's kind of everything's set up. Shapoopy? What are you talking about? It looks like she's making brownies. Yeah, that's what Pab said too. Just because the lady's like sitting down squatting. Yeah. You fools. Can't take you guys anywhere. I swear.
William. Oh boy. What am I building here? Wings. It's wing time.
It's tough.
It's the wing time of the wing. But
it's and this is not the high res. This is the Verka.
This is the new Verka, the master grade. Well, I guess the other one wasn't a Verka. It was just a KotoKai design. But this is the Verka. New one. And it's actually a really great kit. I'm joking about it, but so far it's been really, really cool. I haven't put the wings on, but it's really stable so far. And I've seen some I haven't messed with it, but the gimmick that it gets to hold the Buster rifles, that's always been a problem with, I think, every iteration of the Wing Zero, and even the other wing kits. It never held the weapons, but from what I understand, this does a good enough job. And it's got plenty of like cutaways with inner frame poking out and things moving around, and been real solid so far.
That is ideal. That is fucking solid.
Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed the kit. It's been good, and so far I don't see any like seam lines or anything. I'm imagining on these wings I'll probably have a big seam line because they're 2 separate pieces. But I'm interested. The Buster rifle on some of the other ones I've built has like a big ass seam right down the middle of both of the Buster rifles. So kind of interested to see how that works out here.
Good Lord. Just reading the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of wise guys out there. Why?
It's a Canadian thing.
Wow. Wow. I know many Canadians.
Oh, Alex.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah. What is good, bud?
Hey. Oh. Kyle says hi, everyone.
So you have some painting to do, you were saying? Or what are you planning on tonight? I know you were talking about where you have been building.
Yeah. No, I am going to, ideally tonight, I'm going to be working on starting to do some chipping. So if anything, I could probably pull my top-down camera and show y'all kind of what happens with my method of chipping, which isn't really my method of chipping. It's Mike Rinaldi's method of chipping. I just read how to do it and then did it. And that's why I teach it for free, because it ain't mine. It's not pirated.
Nope.
Yeah. And
you can there's a book if you want to get some more detailed photos of it as well.
Books. And I urge you all to buy them because Rinaldi Studios Press makes the fucking king shit books.
Yeah.
Very, very
and he's actually like making hobby books. Like,
yeah,
they're not just like, you know, magazines from somewhere else. Like, he is making those books. So
yeah. Well, he also has a bunch of armor books too. Like the ones that I'm talking about, these ones. Single model books.
The SM.
Yeah, the single model books are super duper valuable. I got 1 and 3. Very, very valuable to get. I think you can get some of at USA Gundam Store. You know what, guys? USA Gundam Store just so happens to be one of my sponsors. And if you guys wanted to buy some cool stuff down there, you can save 10% by using Bro Builder 10 at checkout.
I did that a little earlier. Not today. But
I don't have. You did?
Yeah, I did.
Aw, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't actually get anything from that, but it does let Adam know where you guys, Adam is the owner, if you guys don't know that. Let's Adam know where you guys watch, who you're paying attention to and stuff like that. So.
And they most certainly support a large quantity of the community.
Dude.
You know, both in things similar to what Brian gets, and also in just the fact that, like, you can get Gunpla here in the US, great customer service, really good prices, and they get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they have tons of stuff. They have machine creaker kits. They have resin stuff. They got Simpro resin models. They've got a ton of different kinds of paint, including SMS paints.
Yep.
They have and then obviously a bunch of Gundam stuff. It's really hard to get Gundam in the States. People don't realize
especially right now, man. Right now it's like you look at people's stock, like go on any of the popular USA Gundam Store, Gundam Planet,
Galactic,
like any of the, and I mean, and compare it to what they probably had a year ago at this time, it's tough. So
big difference.
Support those guys.
Another great store, Galactic Toys, out in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Definitely good friends with those guys and huge proponents of their quality tooling. I'm expecting some stuff that I ordered to come in pretty soon. I'm excited for it. Michael Dawson has a question about chipping. Says, how different is chipping in atmosphere versus no atmosphere, i.e. something that's out in space more than something that's on a space colony or Earth environment? Yes, very, very good question. And they're different types of chipping. So I would imagine that something that is out in space, space isn't void. Space is full of debris. There's little rocks and stuff all over the place that you can run into if you're zooming around going fast. So you're going to get more hard edge impact style chips, and you'll get more scratching from running into particulate asteroid debris, things like that. And you'll get fine space dust that will collect in around joints and in different things, and that has a different kind of a feel than something that's on like terra firma, which you'll get like rusty weepy effects, and you'll get different kinds of chips from oxidization and decay of the paint surfaces and the actual like breaking down of the atmosphere. So even if it's not on Earth, if it's on Venus, or especially Venus, because Venus is super toxic, or if it's like, wherever, there's going to be atmosphere that's going to put effect on the metal and the material, specifically the paint, more so than it being like a hard impact. Unless okay, so
no oxygen in space. No oxygen means no oxidization. So your metal would not rust in space.
I go into my one of my long diatribes, and I'm like, so unless you're going for something that's for like canon, so if you're going something that's in like, say, one of my first big builds that I did that was well received was the Angel of Death, which is themed from MS Igloo. So it's a Zaku that has been in the attrition of war for a very, very long time and possessed by the spirit of death in essence. And so the model is very, very heavily weathered, like an overly amount of weather for a regular model. Like, it wouldn't normally be this way, but in canon for the story, this is a suit that has been put together again and again and has been around killing Fetties for a very, very, very long time. So the wear, the tear, the grime, all makes sense in canon. So it's different. So if you're being like, this is grand, this is Amuro Ray, and it's like, well, okay, that Gramps can only look so effed up, or it can look really effed up with like no head and shit.
Yeah. On Earth too, or any like terrestrial planet, like theoretically your model is going to be walking, so most of your chipping and your scratches are going to be at the bottom of the model from it making contact with the earth, rocks, whatever. And when you think of it like 1/100 and you put it next to a building or a car, most of that stuff's only going to come up to like knee or thigh height anyway, like at best. So like outside of like battle damage, but just pure like walking around, like it's going to have way more damage on the bottom, the lower half of it than the top half. Whereas in space, that really doesn't matter. Like there's nothing that would say that it's not going to contact your shoulder instead of your kneecap, like debris or asteroid, whatever.
Oh, very true. That is an excellent point. You're right. I think that the debris in space would be more of a general wear and tear than focused. Wow, that is actually, I never really thought about that, because mostly I think about building suits like on Earth or whatever, but that's good to think about, yo. You know what else is good to think about? Guest of the show, time again, our friend, your friend, Chris Tabs, the Pabinator.
Tabs.
Hi.
What kind of questions does he have today?
I just wanted to congratulate you guys on happy 100 episodes of the KotoKai Robo-Dojo.
Koki Boji Doody Boo Boo.
Yeah, I have never once seen a stream go over 100 episodes ever. I've never seen a single stream, so you guys are the first.
What? No, that's a lie.
No.
That's a lie.
No.
That's a lie.
No.
Yo, what this guy here? Boo.
All about
Says
persistence,
Z.
not quality.
Freaking Yellow Paul is getting hated on by Brown Paul in the chat.
Tell Brown Paul to put his kids to bed, set up his dining room table, and get over here.
And jump on in, baby. Come on in. The water's fine. Wow, Pabs, how's it going? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It's been a wild, long journey.
It definitely seems that way. I think I started watching you guys around maybe episode 20 or 30, something like that. I don't know, man. Like,
really?
I feel that way. I mean, I've watched you guys for a while, and it's pretty cool how far you guys have gone.
Yeah. We've come a long way, baby.
We've talked about it before. We just kind of wanted to hang out. Like, we didn't have build days around us or anything like that. So this was like us setting up an internet build day just to bullshit. Like, there was no point to it, I guess. Like, it wasn't like we were trying to
Got Manny.
What's up? Back from Jamaica?
Nice. Jamaica.
Manny, are you working?
Cool.
Yeah, I'm at work.
Everybody's cool.
Stopping by to say hi. Congratulations.
Thanks, Manny.
Guys,
thank
for
you.
hitting 100, man.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, Manny, thanks for Thanks for continuing to work and do your part and fucking keep the metro system in New York City running, man. Appreciate you, bud.
Yeah, I'm waiting for somebody to start, coming around and start stabbing people. I'm in the mood for that. Somebody.
Fuck. Maybe Surly. Does it bring it?
Yeah, I'm ready to fucking wrestle.
Awesome.
Just stopping by to say what's up. Love you guys, man. Keep it up. And another 100 more, right?
Yeah, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Right.
Peace.
Yeah. Just wanted to pop in and say what's up, and I'm waiting for Z to pop in so I can throw some shit at him too. But
the debris in space would also most likely damage only the head and shoulders, as when you're flying. I don't know, man. I see those mobile suits fly all sorts of directions out there in space. They don't always fly like Superman.
Kind of frowns on female-based mecha. To me, it's the same old as the Changtringa. You mean like female-based as in like mecha design, or female mecha builders? What is up?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just to hit 100. Fucking in ball.
Thanks, Leo.
That's getting recorded and played on the intro now.
Yo, for real though, I started watching you at like 99 or something, and it's been a great journey. You guys have built some shit. Like there's been
the
a
whole
lot.
last episode.
I just entertained him for a couple hours.
Yeah.
You talk to me while I do my thing.
Yeah. Someone's got to keep the man's sanity. You punch out 7,000 holes out of a piece of tape, man.
He slowly rub his back.
It's like I have it tallied somewhere, I think. Maybe I threw it away. No, I have it tallied somewhere. I'm not going to go look for it. I'm known to do that. So, yeah, it's like 7,856, maybe.
Jesus Christ.
Something like that.
Paul was there just like, it's okay, Brian. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
I know. I'm that kind of neurotic.
Like telling them numbers. I was like, it's 3, 4, 99, 1,003.
No.
Keep track.
Yeah, no. I would get I do like a strip of tape that's like maybe 5 or 6 inches long and get 90 to 130 circles punched into it.
There's got to be a live stream of me talking and you just hearing like.
No, it's faster. It's literally like.
You guys want to play a game?
Dude, Colleen, man, bless her heart. She didn't leave me and didn't kill me either, for that matter, through that whole process. And the other side of the cutting mat that I have down on the board right now definitely shows the wear and tear.
You don't still hear that shit in your sleep?
Yeah. Like these punches, these are the punches. They were flat on top when I started.
Look at that warp.
Those are the accent bullets.
I killed a man with these.
Nah.
Just
like a
forehead.
Very, 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 very tiny. You can see a very tiny sharpened edge on it because it's just the thinnest gauge brass tubing.
Brian sits there in the dark with a file. You're gonna be good.
No, I'm really good with files, but like not even that. It's literally you have to sharpen every like 90 strikes approximately. Jesus. So I sharpen the punches, somewhere around 80 times in the whole process.
No, I just imagine it sweltering in there, your butt naked sweating.
No, it's fine. The air conditioner's usually right there. It's blowing
He's
right
got
now.
like 3 fans on them. The ones with the string on the ends.
Just to show where it's going. Like I just got them straight from the display on the store. Didn't even purchase. I just snatch and grab that shit. Yoink!
Mine. How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about doing 100 episodes? Yeah.
It kind of.
I didn't really think about it. It just happened. I mean, they haven't been 100 straight. We've taken quite a few breaks. It's particularly like Brian went through a couple of like GBWCs where he hadn't slept in 14 days, so he couldn't be coherent on stream.
You call this coherent?
You know, like family stuff and other obligations. I think I fled at least 3 hurricanes in that time. You know, shit like that. So
yeah, there's definitely been like 3. Yeah.
But no, it's been a lot of fun. Like I said, it's just been cool to hang out and bullshit with people on the internet, especially like this past year where we couldn't really go out of our houses for much fun, especially. Yeah. So, you know, you're not able to go hang out with your buddies at the bar and have a drink and, you know, cool off on a Friday night. So this is kind of the alternative.
True. For sure. Brian's just like another fucking 100 years.
No, I mean, so like I wanted to start this show. Well, I wanted to start live streaming just to interact with people, right? And and I got along naturally well with Paul. We were in a couple of groups before we started doing this, like together, and just like good rapport, you know. Yeah, just like both of us kind of like, hey, you know, like we streamed together a little bit here and there, but I had stopped doing that show where I had to travel down to Sunset Park in Brooklyn with all my gear and like do all this setup and then do all this other shit and everything, and it was just a big ass hassle. I just wanted to sit and build something and rap and talk about stuff like movies and model kits and, you know, whatever current events shit, and then like it worked out well. Yeah.
Quite a few, like especially earlier on, where we would talk about like something that we're both like, even if it was something model related or hobby related or like kind of, you know, nerd culture related. Like the first time I watched Evangelion, like I think we did like 2 straight live streams where we just talked about like, what the hell did I just watch?
Right.
Why are we here?
Because I started watching Ava back in like basically the late 90s and like stayed current with it. So Paul was new to it. So we had a lot of like
for the first time, maybe like 2 years ago. And I remember like the first 16 episodes, I thought I was watching like something like Gundam, and then man, like hard left. But I remember my wife was asleep in the bed next to me, and she woke up to like episode, you know, like 20 something. That static is going on, like it's the stat, and she's like, "What the fuck are you watching?"
You turn around real slow.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bunch of like bold text.
I was a kid
and like
in a robot. It's not a robot.
Yeah.
They got me. Awesome. And you know, just stuff like that. I remember we were reading the mangas for Origin. We went through that as we've gotten books and any other kind of shit. We went over it here. So I think we even like live watched some Gundam. Like then we watched IBO. Like obviously we didn't put it on screen, but we were watching IBO at the same time, or Zeta.
Yeah. 8th MS, or was I can't remember. It was IBO. Yeah, it was IBO. Because we had it playing in the background and we would comment on it while we were like working on our builds. And I think it was IBO.
Yeah. IBO and maybe Stardust.
Yeah.
Kyle, yes, I'm very, very excited for 3.0 plus 1.0. I like the original series the best, but I do like the rebuilds quite a bit. I have the rest of them on.
Julio. What is going on there, Julio?
Whoa, everything's out the bag. It's been part counted. Everything's
there.
That's
the Dendro.
Couple pieces fell off the runners.
That's the Dendro.
Yeah. It's in a box and on a table.
Dendrobium.
I take out the pieces that need to get snapped now.
We'll be for the next 6 months.
Yeah. There's like runners down here.
Do you know what's going on with this, Paul?
Nope. With that particular kit?
No. Let's talk to Julio first. Let's take it to Julio.
Hello and welcome to my nightmare. No, it's not that bad. It's like 2 Sazabis worth of parts But most of them are huge, like parts like this, so it's not gonna be too bad. A decent snap, probably over the course of 2 weeks.
Yeah, but
I have to build a deep striker and a Sinanju Stein, and then
menage a trois them.
yeah, I got a good idea just from looking at parts here how insanely heavy this thing is gonna be. Yo,
so I got a good idea. Just from looking at these parts, how heavy this is gonna be.
Dude, it might be like a good 9 pounds of plastic.
Sure, I'm not afraid of that.
And then the epoxy putty on top of that I'm probably gonna use for shit like magnets.
I can show you. I'll show you some things to make that better.
Yeah, I was thinking about your the stand you were putting together for the Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, it's gonna need like sectional, support and whatnot. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be super fun.
Yeah, you can engineer that.
And the Stein together. I'm assuming like the deep striker bottom is the main part of.
Like it's thruster belt.
Yeah, like the idea that it doesn't have legs, it's got big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna turn. I gotta cut it in half and fill in the inside and turn those into like the how Sinanju has those
the
backpack thrusters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And turn 2 deep striker buttholes into Sinanju shoulders. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Have you built a deep striker?
That's
all leads
easy
enough.
It's not. It's a lot of big pieces, like clamshell together. I mean, luckily, like the weight on that thing, especially the bottom half of it, is not too bad. Okay. Like the top half is like the like a normal master grade. The bottom, like it has no frame to it or anything like that.
So the thing that makes the not heavy is the way that they engineered the base, because it plugs hard into the core, and the core has 0 articulation, right? So
no waist articulation.
Right. So for my current GBWC project, which has been on very slow burn, thank you, COVID, for allowing me to fucking sit back on my ass and my haunches and not work on like a fever monkey on this crazy fucking build. But I rebuilt the torso on the Deep Striker XS and made legs that worked properly and like gave it articulation, and then changed the mounting point and rehardened the mounting paint in the backpack. So, but Julio, what you're saying, taking those, what I know the pods you're talking about, the thruster pods from the Deep Striker, and then using those in place of the Steins thruster packs for the Sinanju backpack. That's pretty interesting.
And then I gotta prop them up so I honestly think it's gonna be like a platform, and the Sinanju is gonna come onto it. You know what I mean? Like link into it, and then all the parts and shit and the guns. And that's what I'm thinking.
Have you built the Stein at all yet, or no?
I built the HG, and that was really nice. Like the Sinanju Stein HG, the NT.
The master grade is one of the best master grades I've built.
I have one up there that I haven't built. I'm like, ooh. I need to do this. There's so much stuff in the backlog, and then this project's probably going to take a whole year.
You'll also have like basically a whole nother Sinanju Stein of spare parts in different colors. You do end up with like a lot of interframe, which would probably be useful for what you're doing. Like you probably
did you get the narrative, or did you get the actually either way, right?
I got the narrative.
Yeah, because the narrative is even more, because the regular Verka has a bunch of extra parts in it.
Yeah, the narrative, they made the frame like a brown color, but rather than reprint the whole frame that was gray and brown, they gave you like seconds of all the runners, because some of the frame was gray and some of the frame was brown. So you got like a double of everything.
So that's why it was like $75.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, I swear it was like a small master grade's worth of extra parts when you're done.
It's worth it.
It took me like a whole live stream of just cutting out parts, not even like assembling. I'm just cutting down the runners.
I'm hiring an assistant for that. I'm finished with this, cutting shit off the runners.
I genuinely, exquisitely enjoy building the Stein Verka, and from my understanding, which is even more awesome, because fucking Kyle sent me a Stein Verka, like rando almost, For Pabsy's like, oh, I got this. It's over here.
Yeah, I built the narrative one, and I really love that kit. I love the gun on it is so badass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also have the narrative too, because like
big fucking.
Oh, there it is.
That's probably getting incorporated into a shoulder thing or another that I'm gonna do.
It's huge. Like I don't think it can hold it. Like I don't know how it can. Like I have it like kind of that same thing that Pabs has there, where it's just like cocked down, touching the floor.
Oh yeah,
it's got like the shotgun. The narrative one has like the shotgun bottom to it.
Oh, or the bazooka bottom.
Or no, yeah, you put the bazooka on the bottom of the gun.
Real quick, I want to apologize for being so silent. I'm currently transcribing Brian's words, like all of his words. So I'm just doing my best to just.
Stenographer? Can you read that back for me?
No.
I've transcribed so far about 20 minutes worth of Brian's words. I've already filled a 12x12 frame.
Damn. At what point? What font point?
6.3.
12.
Shit. That's a lot of words, man.
Stretch them fingers. I know they're tired.
Why are you doing that, Pabs?
So I'm trying to finish
up for a thing. It's for
something.
A thing.
Yeah, you guys will see it very soon. Yeah. You might see it Saturday, maybe. I don't know.
It's for a thing. Oh yeah, for those of you that don't know, this Saturday, Critical Season 2, Episode
4?
Special guest Michael Wine.
Yeah,
Mikey. Very talented builder.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, gonna be freaking awesome.
We talk about some stuff.
He's gonna talk about a lot of other stuff. Yeah.
Some stuff's gonna be talked about.
It's gonna be just words coming out of that man's mouth, like.
There's a lot of people in the chat.
Yeah, I feel like I missed like so many questions. I know someone was asking about female mecha.
Oh yeah, I saw that question.
Chris Collins, I am wearing a fucking Big Zam shirt.
Big Zam?
It says, "Oh hey, Big Zam."
So Dave B's question was from my observation, it seems the community kind of frowns on the female-based mecha. To me, it's the same as the old tank/train guys versus gunpla builders. Mecha is mecha, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if the community cares about it as much as there's just physically not as many, like, feminine. I'll call them feminine designs as opposed to like female designs.
I think he might. Is he talking about like the ones that are made by like KotoKai or whatever? Like
like the Gundam Girl model kits?
Yeah, like those, or is he talking like I
was thinking of like
Transformers the movie. What was it? No. There was like 2 female mecha in that. Yeah, like
RC.
Finally
RC and I don't remember the other one.
Can't remember.
I was thinking of just like
Elita 1.
Elita 1. I was just thinking of like feminine type designs, which
it's like right over here somewhere.
They look cool,
bring
but
it back down to my mouth.
Elita.
Thank you.
Elita 1. I mean, from the amount of people I see making, frame arms girls, the anime, even like the anime statues, right? That's because some of those have some form of mecha in it. I don't see anybody frowning upon it. It might not be to everybody's taste because some of it can be a little bit graphic and I don't want to say gratuitous, but it could be more towards a mature audience. But I don't think it's specifically frowned upon.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting bought. People buy them, whether they're showing them off or not. People like it, they enjoy it. There's some frame arm girls. I'm like, oh, that looks fucking cool. Like,
there's one or two that are actually pretty decent. But
there is a frame arms girl that was just recently released of Ludens from the Kojima Productions statue. So they took the Kojima production statue and kind of anime styled it and then turned it into a female, and it looks pretty cool. Like I mean I saw nothing wrong with it. It wasn't.
I have one frame arms girl, but I mean they tend to be a little more like fan servicey. Like, you know, I mean, it's just that's their design, and not everyone's into that. I don't certainly look down upon, like, if someone built an awesome one, that'd be cool. Like, I'm not gonna go buy 20 of them.
Yeah, I'm upset they don't make. I'm upset they don't make frame arms guys. Like, I want to do
it's
some armor and shit.
Well, dude, and that's
frame
like
arms Mirage.
or like so what was that linked to Americanized Robotech back in the day? It was made up of 3 different things. It was made of Macross, it was made up of
like the Mosquito? Yeah.
And so Mosquito was kind of like that, where there was like dudes that would like ride a motorcycle and also wear it as like a mecha suit or a power suit. And I thought that shit was hype when I was a kid. Like that was what I cut my teeth on.
The commercial, I don't remember if it's like Geico, where the guy's got like a motorcycle body and like a body.
Oh man, that dude wears like a centaur, but he's a motorcycle. Yeah.
No, but like Centurions and shit, that was my jam, dude.
Oh yeah.
Wearing some armor, I was like, I want some frame arm guys.
I want to be the guy in the blue who always had the jet.
Spin. Yeah. I like the water guy. He was fucking cool. It was like yellow and green, I think it was.
Female Koto kids.
He's dope, man.
Yeah, and I mean, also like Gunpla is designed around Gundam, and there's no Gundam shows with female
protagonists,
frame arm looking. Well, not even protagonists, but like frame arm looking. Like that's not a thing, right? Like they're
I mean, the only real like feminine looking suit. Yeah, the real feminine looking mobile suit you got was the Nobel.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly been like Gundam designs that were very feminine. Like I'm thinking like the Rosen Zulu and stuff like that. And I think those actually tend to be like designs that people like. You know, like they're a little different.
And I mean, in the last couple of years, you've seen Bandai kind of embrace that side of the fandom. You know, with the Figurize Labo, I think it was Lab, something like that. It was like that girl from Build Fighters, also the captain from Destiny. I can't even remember, man. Honestly, the mother from Build Fighters again. Like they're starting to kind of embrace that part, because some people like that stuff. And
like Mobile Suit Sarah shit. She's a little android. You can build her now. They're grabbing it. They're grabbing on.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that is done well, people will gravitate towards without worrying too much about like the design. Even if I see a kit that like that's not my favorite mobile suit design, but it's done up really well.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's the same. It's the same for the Dragon Ball Z Figurize kits, right? Like, I mean, that's not to everybody's taste, but they're like, okay, people want to see this. People want to see this kind of style and all that stuff. And people are bored. I mean, it's been. I think it's been pretty successful.
Yeah, I want to get a Goku and give him mad tats. I really do. Like, I've been thinking about it for a while. Like, a Goku.
Julio, I want you to take a Goku and turn it into Fire God Liu Kang.
Holy shit, that would be fire. All right. Okay.
Did you guys see the
white and shit.
Mortal Kombat?
See, that's the transition. You see that? Just
oof, that's good. The Mortal Kombat trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It looks primo. Like,
and I can watch it at home. Really I'm in.
Yeah, definitely. I was so hyped, man. When he took the blood and turned it into a little deck.
Yeah. Fire.
Brian doesn't look like he may not have seen it today.
I don't think
they came out with a trailer for the new Mortal Kombat movie.
It's for a movie.
Coming out, in April?
April 17th.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll check it out for sure. I don't give a shit about spoilers, which is legit.
It's really
and it's one of those movies that's going to be released on HBO Max, so you can watch it. Like the first 30 days, it'll be, you can stream it from home.
Oh shit! Steve's right. The Darling and the Franks mechs, and they're all like fashion mecha.
Yeah, they're also they're all based off of flowers too. The names of them, like the main character is Strelitzia. Forget the other one's names now, but there were some other innuendos there. But
I'll leave that at that. I don't know that show. I've never watched it. But
I think my favorite part of the entire trailer was the music.
Oh yeah,
the music they used was very good because usually with these kind of trailers, you hear that the typical. Yeah, but this they had a callback to the original soundtrack, but had a bit more of an orchestral sound to it, and then it started to kind of pump up and rise up as the trailer went on. It was freaking great.
My favorite part was when this dude rips out the art and he was like, "That's a good one. That's a beautiful one."
And he said, what was it? Fatality. You butte.
Yeah, you a butte. Butte, ain't you? Yeah, he's a fun character to play as. I don't know if you guys have played the new Mortal Kombat 11. Super fun. They got Rambo in it now.
Rambo? Like the Rambo?
He plays Rambo. John Rambo.
Like he's
old John Rambo or young John Rambo? I want to play old John Rambo with when he's got the bow.
He's got the bow. Yeah, he's
getting old.
It is actually voiced by Sylvester Stallone too. Like it's like with the Terminators in MK11 as well, but it wasn't voiced by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
But for some reason they managed to get Sly to do to come back as good old John.
They got a RoboCop in there now.
Mm-hmm.
Fight the RoboCop. It's pretty fun.
I got a question that I found back from 24 minutes ago from John Proust, who says that there's not a lot of source material out there for scratch building mecha. What would you suggest for go-to tips and trick sources?
I am a huge fan of looking up concept art. So places like ArtStation and Sketchfab, really good places and sources to look at these really minute details. So ArtStation is mostly a 2D / 3D rendered kind of art conglomerate. Kind of a more higher quality version of Divine Art when that was at its peak. With Sketchfab, it's mostly 3D models put into a web space where you can rotate the model and browse it around, and there are quite a few original mecha designs. Not even mecha, but like mostly sci-fi and stuff like that. And you can really use those designs and make it your own and apply it into something that you could make as an original.
ArtStation is really cool. I think the other one's quite similar. Is Deviant Art? Is that the other one?
Yeah,
kind of like similar concept, but you'll see a lot of like. And you can buy art pieces on either one of those, I believe. As well,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, like if someone's got an original mecha, and
I think
or whatever.
John's asking like technique or like to actually how to scratch.
So cut transform glue here on YouTube, very very good for scratch building. He does a lot of stuff using CNC machines, but you can basically emulate that stuff with hand tools if you have a little bit of fabrication knowledge. But yeah, basically making stuff from scratch out of different materials, different layers of stuff. That's all that kind of same deal. Luca Zampriolo, Calamity, is a very good resource. He doesn't have a ton of videos out, but all of his videos are super duper rich in value, even though they are not the longest videos, which like some people are good with. Like a lot of people are like, I guess, don't really want to watch more than 10 or 20 minutes. I'm like, all right, how can I sit down and have something play for 2 hours in the background while I'm working on something? I'm a whole different kind of beast, which is cool. But yeah, Luca Zampriolo is very, very good, but doesn't give a lot of instruction. It's a lot of visual thing. You have to read into the things that you're seeing, which is why I particularly like to buy a lot of books. So I have a lot of books. Calamity has some good books. Let's see.
Someone just mentioned Scratch Build Revolution. That was a good book.
Right. Yeah, I don't have Scratch Build Revolution yet, but that's a good one for like
I'm
talking
surprised.
about Scratch building. Well, I mean, I don't need it necessarily.
I ain't buying it because I don't need it.
Right. No, I mean, I'll own it eventually, but it's like sometimes I'll buy a book and I'll read it and be like, oh, I knew all of this, but I know. You could have done that different, which is fine. That's not why you buy the book. I mean, sometimes it is, but that's not always why you buy a book. But yeah, it's good to have a lot of materials to pull sources from. There are a lot of periodicals out there. There's a lot of books out there, magazine-style books, soft-cover books that have a lot of good information, although they may not be in the language that you speak. Most of the ones I have that are really good don't speak my language.
Later, Kyle.
Bye, Kyle.
Twitter, man. Go on Twitter and get some of those Japanese builders. You won't understand a lick of what they're talking about, but
I like when they show you their process, though.
Yeah,
that's the thing. You have to read. You have to try to read into it a little bit. Spend some time with your imagery. Look at something for more than an Instagram scroll. That's what we do on Critical Wall builds, and I think I encourage everyone to take that kind of approach as well. To look deep into the models that you appreciate. Zoom in and take a nice look and try and figure it out. Think about where those parts came from. How did they get there? How would you get there? Did they do a thing better than you would have done, or would you have done something better than they have potentially? And that's not passing a bad judgment on anyone. That's just solving a problem a different way. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to trash on. I don't trash on anybody if I can, unless it's Dodo, like Julio. No, man. I fucking love you, Julio. But seriously, it's good to take a critical look at yourself and a critical look at everyone else and be very, very honest. I think that there's not enough honesty within and without.
True.
So my goal this year, more honesty.
Yeah, if anything, that Mulan has taught us, you have to be the person that you are within,
Yeah, I remember when she sang that song, "Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. There will be an answer."
Damn movies so many times.
Papa, can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, Deadpool's so good.
But yeah, when you're watching someone build stuff and you see their technique and the way they go to it, and you want to build your stuff, you'll find that next step. You'll take what you learned and keep evolving. That guy, he knows the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, Steve brings up a great point. Child of Mecha, Tim Harkins, Child of Mecha has a great... This man, I give this man so much props because he mastered the art of maintaining interaction with an audience and doing a live tutorial without... Yeah. With getting somewhere. He got somewhere. He did things.
Yeah, when he was doing all those live streams, that was wild to me watching them. I'd be like, man, this fucking guy, I can't snap build something and talk to people at the same time. Describing and making me laugh. What the hell?
Right. But to be able to be like, okay, guys, and then here we're going to go into Super Zoom and then look at this and then talk about this and minor segue into a little bit of a tool thing. And this is how I use this tool. And then back over an application and then execution and then multiple times through a couple of hours live stream. Yeah, what a fountain of knowledge this man.
If you like to consume content like Brian, where you want to watch something for 2 or 3 hours too, you can watch his whole 2 or 3 hour live stream and get a lot out of it. Especially sometimes you watch those and not just with snap building, but scratch building. Sorry, with almost anything. You watch a 15-minute edited tutorial and you're like, wait, I've been sitting here for 4 fucking hours and I got one piece glued together. Because you're trying to think of it, so it's cool to watch someone in real time, and you get to see how much time went into this, this detail that's that big. He spent 3 live streams gluing together a couple of pieces and scribing to get a vent.
Kyle curated all of his live streams from the Jesta build, and he put it in sections for different applications and whatnot. I don't know where the playlist is, but there's definitely, you can definitely find it section of. I gotta ask him. I forget. It might be on his on the Child of Mecha's playlist area and videos, and you can find what you're looking for. Really, sit there and hang out. Another great thing about Tim, he'll be in the middle of answering a question, or working on his own shit, and then stop and do a whole new project answering a question. You guys really want to know this? Here, for you, I'll stop what I'm doing, but I got you.
Yeah,
You don't know these people, man.
I remember he did like a little like a couple little crash courses on like mold making, like a year and a half ago or something like that. He molded some thruster bells for the lay, and he did like a dump mold of greebles, and that was pretty cool.
He's got like a written tutorial on doing that, because I remember reading this 3 or 4 years ago before he was doing that live streams, and it was about mirroring apart like for a leg or something. So you want the thruster on the opposite side of the leg, and just how, so he like scratch built, let's say, a thruster or a piece of shin arm or something like that, and how he went about copying that in a mold to get the other side. That was pretty cool. Really cool.
He did some of that stuff with the Ozymandias. There was a lot. He took like thousands of photos of Ozymandias, and wrote a bunch of stuff out.
Yeah, that was. I think I got that from his website, which I also loved. And I believe he still has it. I don't know if he's like been updating it. His link to Amazon to buy tools and shit has been great. Like, I love that thing, because sometimes, especially here in the U.S., like we don't know where to get some of those like more specific tools that are especially Japanese or Asian, and you're like, well, where the fuck do I get this like crazy circle cutter? Like, I don't know where to get this thing. Like, they don't have it at Walmart. What the fuck? It's not on Amazon. Well, it is. You just have to know what to look for.
Lobby?
Yeah, Hobby. Well, it's not at Hobby Lobby.
Or it's like, I want to
Gundam, and they're like, devil, get out.
Or it's like, I'm looking for a mic, or I'm looking for a light, or I'm looking for a thing to help me with my whatever. Like, I need a light to help me with my lighting or whatever. Tim has a few tutorials, and that's where I got my lights from. These ones came from Tim's Amazon list. That's a great place, and I love them. I use them all the time. And same with a few other things. And I think that he just updated it recently with something we were talking about like a handful of days ago too.
It was a digital compressor.
Right, the digital regulator. Yeah, digital regulator. Right. So, yeah, which is pretty hype.
He'll give you all the thoughts inside of his head. Go follow that guy if you haven't already.
Yep. Hands down.
And if you got here without following him, I'm not really sure what the hell you're doing.
Yeah,
how'd you do that? Tell me what you searched.
Steve's right too, man. You can always fix it or build it better.
Yeah.
Always fix it.
Yeah. That is one of the things that I've been saying for the longest time, is that like, nothing's broken, man. You didn't break a thing. Nothing's fucked up if you can fix it. Right?
Yeah.
You can always repair something. Most likely, you can repair it. And that is where the real learning comes, is from fixing the things that you fucked up. How did I get to be so good at the crap that I do? I fucked up a lot of stuff. Lots.
Who got fucked up?
Yeah, fucked up, right? But fix it.
Yeah.
You have to be dedicated to fixing your mistakes. If you can't be dedicated to correcting the wrongs in your life or your build, you aren't going nowhere.
Yeah, not gonna happen, man. If you break it and you're like, "Oh fuck," you're not gonna be doing crazy shit. Yeah, get at it. Man. Get at her. Get up and get at her.
Super discouraging though. I just broke this like a couple days ago.
How?
I had it assembled, and I had it on the rotational base, on my rotating base, with like some just jerry rig, like didn't clear off my workbench or anything more than just like the basic space, and I had like the electric base on, and I put like some black paper up or whatever to try and take a like a fancy video to try to feel cool about something, and in the middle of it all, like things weren't working right, and then like couldn't get the angle right, and then on the other, and then like it fell over backwards, and because it is incredibly complex thing and very heavy, it broke parts of it, and I had to fix it. And I literally like it broke, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I just sat here with my head on my hands like this, and I was like, "Why are you trying so hard to look cool when you should just finish the fucking model? Because that's more important And you're looking like a cool guy
against the black background.
I know, right? It's like, slow down, slow your fucking roll. It's okay. Like
as Austin says, he'll be learning a lot on his PG Unleashed build alone. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You will.
Yeah, he already has been.
Learn if you just try new things.
Mm-hmm.
You'll figure it out.
Very true. Very, very true. That's why I like shit like OMC. Because you're not just building from a manual. You gotta like build your shit. It's
building for yourself.
Yeah, it's really, really nice, man.
It's freedom, man. That's the real freedom right there, to do what you want. Like, make the thing that you want to always make. Like, yeah, this thing is cool, but everybody has that regardless. I mean, I'm sure there are some super duper fanboys that can't get over the IP, but it's like you build a model and you're like, this model's really, really cool, but there's always that but in the back of your head, like, you know.
Learn from trying old things. Absolutely, man. You can improve them. Find a better way if you try it again.
I got a question. I finished a piece, flat coating. Fell and chipped a bit of paint. Can I just touch it up with a hand brush and flat coat again, or should I airbrush it versus hand brushing it?
You can airbrush, or you can hand brush it if you can get this paint smooth and touch it off. Yeah,
it depends on how big the chip is, now, right?
It depends. Yeah,
true. Yeah,
so,
something like no.
I've pulled a whole. I've almost skinned a whole panel face, peeling masking tape very frustratedly.
I'm assuming your desired end finish, because you've been flat coating at this point, is that you want it to be clean, and you're not going to weather over the top of it. Then that's a little tougher. I mean, if you can, just airbrush it. Like, I'm assuming you have an airbrush.
I think other details of whatnot, like there's decals on it and panel lining.
Oh yeah, that's tough. But you can tape it off, feather it out a little bit.
Yeah,
but you can also just hit it with like a real.
So I've done this. I did this a shit ton with when I built a camper. Like I dropped the fuck out of it one time, and I taped off. Like, don't tape off right around the chip. Like, tape off, like, let's say an inch away from the chip, and then feather the paint back out against it, and then flat coat it again, and you'll never see it. You'll never figure it out.
Here's another step you can do too, Paul. Tape around, like Paul said, get a little bit bigger aperture, and then hit it with some really, really fine sandpaper, because the chip is going to have a hard edge.
Yeah, I did sand it a little.
Right, and that will help that smooth surface transition over. And then the matte coat, of course, obviously, he hides a lot of doo-doo.
Doo-doo! So the Physalis, taking it out of the case at Anime NYC, the legs are all magnetic, like the side skirts and all that shit. And I took it out, and the whole torso from the bottom just fell, and everything went everywhere. I was like, this is broke. This is broke. So I gathered everything. I put it back together.
Top half down. Fuck this.
Care about this shit?
I'm leaving.
But I put it all back together. I was like, how didn't all this paint chip and break and all shit? Fucking, I covered that thing in like 4 cans of Tamiya flat rattle can back then. Well, this is some good top coat.
The first, I think I used Mr. Hobby, like the first flat coat on the first couple of kits I tried to build, like where they were just HGs, and I panel lined them with the marker, and I was flat coating them like way back. I frosted the shit out of them. Like, I have a Sharzaku that looks like a fucking donut, man. It's like so much frosted.
Glazed.
I didn't even think about, like, it's Florida.
Oh, so you made Camille's
50% fucking humidity. I go, like, I flat coat it, like, right before I go to bed. I wake up the next morning, like, what the fuck happened to this thing?
Who did this?
And I read somewhere online, like, oh, just add another coat, and it'll clear it back out a little bit. I put like 15 coats of flat on this fucking thing, and it just got frostier and frostier and frostier.
So, what kind of flat coat were you using?
It was a Mr. Hobby. I think I still have the cans.
You were using a Mr. Hobby flat coat, and it frosted it?
Mr. Hobby top coat.
I can't.
Flat.
And do you still have the model?
No. I took it all back apart for parts and just threw it in like a box or something. I'm sure I probably still have some frosty pieces like in a bag somewhere.
Find one. I need to see this.
That'll be an Easter egg. That'll be an
Actually,
Easter egg
it might
for
have been
episode
this.
200.
It might have been Mr. Super Clear. This is what it was.
Is that the mat?
Yes, and I believe
because I've
can't
had
read
really
the
good
fucking
luck
thing
with
on it.
that shit. Interesting.
But keep in mind, I'm in South Florida. It's like 3,000% humidity, and that's
there you
actually
go.
what affected it.
There's your problem right there.
Yeah, because I sprayed the next one inside in the air conditioning. Worked fine. Wasn't a good idea. My wife was not happy about that one.
Why who do you think you are, sir?
Don't you have a booth?
Why? Yeah, this is way before that. This is, I mean, like my first 2 or 3 kits, somewhere in that range. Like before I even had an idea that I would have painted something. It was just like, okay, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna snap it together.
Flat coating plain plastic?
Yeah. This is
shit!
Like way back. Yeah. This isn't on a painted kit. This is just snapped it together. I used the Gundam marker to panel line it. I think I put the stickers from the kit on it, and I was like, I think I read on Gundam 101, like, if you flat coat it, it looks more realistic.
Yeah, no. I got RGs like that up there.
You gotta learn.
Plastic. I was like, the color separation on this is amazing.
Now it's all white.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think we all forget how jaded we've gotten. But like the first time I built a Gunpla kit, I thought that thing was fucking amazing. I was like,
I still got mine standing up
it
there.
It looks like the anime. I didn't even have to paint it.
Oh,
like the cars that you were building, like back when you were a kid, and they were all gray.
Right.
And then you would try to paint them with like enamels and that shitty brush that came with the enamel paint, and it looked so bad. It looked like wood grain. It had so many streaks in it.
You can do good. You just have to. I mean, it's tough. I did okay for being like an early teenager, for being like a kid building models like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I built models for a long fucking time. And I built a lot of fucking models. And I painted almost all of my models too, because I'm that kind of fucking masochist. Like, I must have had like 20 jets and like 15 prop planes and like a shitload of race cars and stock cars and sports cars.
Man, if you weren't spray painting, that a car should have a smooth finish, right?
Dude, it's rough. It's really hard.
A brand new Jaguar with like paint that looks like that.
Oh, dude, I know, with the wiggle. Oh my god, and the fumes. The fumes are the worst.
Yeah, enamel paint, and I didn't know that I had to thin them. Dipping like that brush in there. It's the same brush as like the applicator for like Mr. Mark Softer. It's like
yeah, I know, right? It's just like a cheapy little plastic doo doo.
So my first Gunpla, I snapped that thing together. I think it was a Barbatos, maybe like an HG Barbatos, and I was like, it looks like the box, and this fucking thing moves. Like it moves. They move. And now that you build so many kits and buy so many kits, you forget like how much quality Bandai actually puts into even their cheapest of high grades. Like we get so jaded. We're like, it doesn't have variable hips.
You can't twist it.
Doesn't have quadruple joint elbows.
Yeah, well, no, don't. Yeah, I ain't mad at that. I actually I really do enjoy just a raw snapped kit. Like, me, I'm a sanding freak, but just a plain plastic kit can be really, really cool. My favorite Sananju Stein for God is just a plain sanded kit. Chilling.
Hell yeah.
I love it. No stickers.
I love when people buy like the Deep Striker and they're like, it's a brick. Well, I mean,
what did you expect?
What did you want?
You wanted to transform?
What is it that you want it to do?
He wants to be a helmet. Put it up. I am Gundam.
All right. Guys.
I haven't snapped one piece off of any of these runners yet.
That's okay.
I don't know.
Is there any particular rush to this?
Nah.
You just want to
I want to build it and then store it because it was taking up a lot of space.
Right. Well, and it's a project you need to work on. It's been around. It's already been sitting as an active commission-ish. It's there. For like a handful of months. So, it's good to take action. Pabs, you are a long project worker.
Yeah. I mean, I want to say that, but I'm not. It depends on the project itself.
To take a project, and for projects to be large, and if a project is large, it tends to take a long time. It's not like you're drawing it out on purpose. It's just that projects can be big and they take a long time. So it's good to take a chance to start and get working at it.
I do feel like I have the largest project out of a lot of the people in our circles.
Oh yeah.
There is a Japanese builder who blogs the process for the Twin Tower. He is maybe a third of the way in. He's been building it for 5 years.
Oh. How regularly would you say that's spending 5 hours a week or 5 hours a month?
Well, I mean he doesn't specify, but I've never seen him build anything else.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, how frequently does he post about progress?
He posts at least once a week.
So he's working on it.
Yeah, he's very active.
It's not like he's putting it away for 3-4 months at a time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shit, how deep is he in? He's at 1/3.
He is on the first cannon. I want to say he's got most of the torso done. And he's on the first cannon.
Very nice, man.
But that model is also 70 inches tall or something like that, right?
It's 6 feet tall. Yes.
Yeah, 72 inches tall.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like we're talking about some little, master grade, some.
Yeah.
It's a big boy.
I don't expect this project to take me longer than the beginning of next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figure I can get it done throughout this year.
Cool.
Working alongside OMC.
And
probably snapping up kits in between. If Monster Hunter Rise comes out in a month. Mm-hmm. It's going to be 175, 300, 400 hours in that game. Easy. Mm-hmm. Blow so many hours in there. It's mostly going to be a poop game, though, because you can play it on Switch. Go poop.
Here we go.
Play on Switch. That's like, ew, you take your Switch in the bathroom?
So, Steven doesn't know what the Twin Towers is, Pab. See anything to share? Any media to share?
Oh, God. Sure. There's a couple. Let me see if I can
go back and watch Brian watched 2019.
Oh, man.
That was the first time I took it out and showed people. And what people don't know is, when people are saying, hey, you should do this build or you should join this competition, I'm like, I can't, because that is what I actively work on when I'm not in front of the camera, or if I'm not working on other things. That is the thing, even though I haven't really been working on it for a few months because it's still in the box and I don't want to take it out of the box. So.
Well, there's that, and you bought a house and you had to move in the house and the other house and all the repair and life.
Life. I was thinking that the whole time you were talking, dude. Life. That shit gets in the way, man. It really. Stop it! I want a model. I don't want to eat. I don't want to breathe. I just want a model. Mm-hmm. I can't wait till I get uploaded my consciousness into a robot body so I can just build shit in my robot body.
Everyone else is going to use their robot body for productive shit. They're going to send their robot body to work. No.
I got to paint these eyes.
Precision. Robotic precision.
Precision German.
Where's my bird?
Where is my bird?
That's Russian. Get out
of here with your Russian.
Where is my bird?
I want my bird.
I want my bird.
I saw a meme earlier today, and this dude was like, I ate this chocolate, and there was this weird horse magnet inside of it. And it comes to find out it wasn't even chocolate. In old Russia, when a horse dies, they take their ashes and make them into a vase. So homeboy was eating horse ash. He thought it was chocolate.
Chocolate tastes like shit.
Yeah. He was like, it was really charcoaly.
Pretty dry. Must be stale.
Wow, bro.
They're hungry in Russia. They're
So Shar, this is a 5-star stories Twin Tower Mirage.
It's a Jagged Mirage.
Jagged Mirage, right? And it is a 1/100 scale.
Correct.
And its actual dimensions in real life at 1/100 scale is 72 inches tall.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull up photos.
How big of a step ladder do you need?
It's
when you're
about
assembling it?
4 inches shorter than me.
I need at least 2 step ladders to get my ass up there.
2 full step ladders.
The thing that worries me the most about this thing is trying to paint the large pieces, because they're just big, massive pieces. There's no there's no parts breakdown on some of these.
Yeah, there's no panels. There's no like real panel lines or
like
anything for that matter.
Like a car spray gun, like to paint like a body.
A HLDP, I think.
Yo, perhaps you can get it on like a lathe, like cylindrical parts or things like that, so that you can just turn it while you're painting it.
I mean, maybe.
No, Pabs doesn't paint that way.
Pit.
And it would F any shading. I don't know. Depends on how you're doing it. Like the way that I would approach it, I would just paint it with like a like Pabs was saying, like a larger volume sprayer with probably a trigger versus a.
Oh yeah, you definitely need a trigger. There's no way
trigger versus
you're
a top
that
trigger. No, the cup on something like that would be just absolutely assining.
That constant like motion of holding your finger down and pulling back.
No, I mean I use a trigger. So here's the Jagged Mirage, like by itself. So this is just the regular suit. Like this is maybe the size of a PG unicorn, I want to say. From head to toe.
It's a little spindly, but
it's definitely very spindly. Now I need to stop sharing, or I need to stop sharing and then reshare again, and pull out the actual thing. Where are you? Let me see.
Yo, Steve, that kit costs thousands of dollars, sir. It's very big. It's very big, sir.
Wait for it.
So here it is. So this is the full thing. So if I zoom in a little bit, you'll see this is the kit right here, and then you got this whole thing goes all the way up, and it's even cut. Like I can't go any further, but there's more. Yeah. So all this in the back too is it's very wide. It's very tall. It's ridiculous.
Yo, if that thing had like pops of metallic green in the armor, like it's color separated, that was wild.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all whole tone.
Yeah.
Singular color. Like there are very mild differentiation. If you did something more dynamic, added in some pre-highlighting, fuck your pre-shade, pre-highlighting, and yeah, baby, I'm talking about some magic.
I mean, this is a very basic color scheme for this guy. So what a lot of people don't know about 5-star stories is a lot of people tend to not deviate from the source material in terms of color. For some reason it's very frowned upon by people who build 5-star stories.
I keep it green, but I would switch up. Some parts would be shiny, some parts would be matte.
I would definitely. I mean, I already have plans to do different tones of green on this thing, just to give it some separation. Obviously, like a lot of the inner framework will be a mix of both matte and metallic pieces. And the thing that drives me wild, like drives me crazy about this whole kit is it's articulated.
Yeah, dude, you can move it.
It comes with 20 bags of polycaps and ball joints.
20 bags. 20 bags
that you have to somehow finagle into making sure that this thing can move. I'm gonna quote, like, in air quote, move, because it doesn't move. Because see these things right here, this black thing behind it are giant lead like things that prop the whole thing up, because technically the cannon is only somewhat connected, to the back, and it's a stupid design.
It's incredible, bro.
Yeah,
that shit is incredible. Honestly, like,
do you have a plan for
Madness.
display, like in your house?
So so this isn't my build. This is a commission.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're gonna send it off.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send it off. The guy who commissioned me to build this for him, who also commissioned the Barbasol essentially, he was building a house at the time, and he had built a corner specifically for this guy. Like, he has like a little 5-star storage
dream, man.
Yo, Miguel, Pabs was showing off these parts on Brian Watch 2019. Pay no attention to that. That's nothing. That's just some random shit. They're like this freaking big, right, Pabs, on the gun?
Yeah, so
they're like some serious.
It depends on what you mean. It depends on what you mean by the biggest piece, because there's the longest piece, and then there's like the like overall scope biggest, because the biggest piece is the very end of those cannons, because they're like massive turbine things, all this detail and stuff like that. But it also has these massive missile launchers that you don't see on that picture I showed you on the back, that opens up, and it literally has like bullet indentations that look like rockets on the inside that you still have to fucking paint. It's good. I'm getting a headache just talking about it. But yeah, and then in terms of like the longest kit, it's the cannons. Like the very tips of those cannons are just. I posted a picture on Twitter of the cannon kind of just barely assembled on the floor. It's the size of a fishing rod.
Jesus.
So when you break one, that's like the oh shit.
Yeah, that is the oh shit moment.
Get me the fishing rod. I'll have to make this work.
Oh, God. It's just it's
awesome.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's a once in a lifetime thing, which is why I took the commission. I'm never going to build this thing again. It's why I wanted to do it, and you know, I felt like if I had paused on it, I would have regretted it. So, despite my moaning and groaning, I'm hyped to that somebody, and I'm hyped that somebody trusts me enough to build this thing. So once this thing is there's not a lot of these running around. So,
how many did they print? Do you know?
Time goal, I'll say, rather than a time frame, a time goal.
The time goal.
Goal.
So I don't normally talk about this, but in terms of commissions, whenever I take a commission, I always tell the person there is no time frame. Like, I will build this at my pace. I can guarantee you it'll be built. I just can't tell you when, because I want it to be as good as I can possibly get it. Because why wouldn't I give 100% to somebody who trusts me enough to let me build something for them? So, yeah.
It's good shit, man. It really is. Dope shit. I saw that shit and I was like, this man. It's insane.
It's not, and also it's not that well made either. Like, there's so many seam lines, so much flash. It's terribly made. Yeah, it's not a great kit. Like
all those giant kits I've seen, like every big kit I've seen, I think that's the general consensus on all of them, is they're like, it's not very well built. Like,
I mean, I'm sure
all of the shit I'm gonna go through.
I'm sure QC was just like, oh, there's a seam right here. Who gives a fuck? Put it in the box. Get out the door.
Yeah. Do you know how many were made?
How many what?
How many of these were made? Do you know?
500, I think.
Shit, dude.
Not many, for sure, and I know there's not many out there. Like I said, I've only seen a couple of Japanese builders have it. There's one Korean builder who's doing YouTube videos on it. He's gone as far as washing the thing, I think.
Shit.
So I mean, off the top of my head, like maybe 5 or 6 people I've seen build this thing.
Shit.
And out of those 5 or 6, I think 3 people have given up. Like, I have not seen an update since.
There's a bunch of these in people's storages right now, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get to it."
My wife hates it. My wife hates it. Like, I had to put that box in my wife's dining room, because that's like her. She wants to do stuff with that space. My wife's
dining room.
Mm-hmm. It's technically guys, because she's choosing up the colors, the design, all that stuff. So it's her room.
Nobody walks in this room.
Yeah, I put the box in there, and we haven't moved it, and it's driving her nuts because there's nowhere else for me to put it. It's massive.
Crawl space.
Mm-hmm.
I am not putting that thing in the crawl space, man. I don't want it to go wet. Like it looks like it's gonna fall
Wrap it.
apart.
Mm-hmm.
Wrap it.
Put a big bag.
I'm not gonna crawl into the crawl space every time I'm gonna work on this thing, man. That's stupid. Shut up, stupid.
In the attic.
I mean, at least bring it downstairs, you know? Might as well.
It's also very heavy.
Yeah, you have to bring it down in parts.
Cabs is a little guy.
I'm a little guy. No, also the way my basement is set up, it's not great for bringing long and large boxes down. So you go down the stairs, and right in front of you is like a concrete wall, and it's like it goes into 2 rooms.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of room in between the concrete wall and the stairs. So
yeah,
maneuvering it's just going to be too much of a hassle.
Well, you got to go high low, right? You got to go high low. You got to go high low, and then you can get around the corner.
Pivot.
Yeah.
So then, like, you need someone that's real little like you on the bottom side, and someone that's real tall like me on the top side.
That's a good point. Yes, I agree. We'll circle on that.
Holy shit, Manny! You bring up a good point, bro. That's a long project. Maybe they didn't finish because they did not make it.
Damn.
Old age.
Wow.
Maybe.
Wow.
At least you can get it on an estate sale. There are probably people wanting to get rid of this thing for cheap. Look, guys, look.
I'm trying to remember how much it cost the client to buy this thing. I think it cost him $5,000, and then he paid. I mean, with the like, he bought it from someone in Hong. Yeah, he bought it from someone in Hong Kong, and then obviously he had to ship it all the way over here, and it's this big and heavy box. I think he said he paid something like, he paid it like $500-600 just for shipping alone.
That makes sense. I mean, it's like, what was the like the last Mechanicore kit I got from Hong Kong was like.
God, you have Mechanicore, Paul?
Yeah, like probably $150.
The Zer store, man.
I don't have that one.
Did you hear that he didn't say Mechanicore? He said his last Mechanicore kit.
Shit. How many of these monsters do you have, sir?
He doesn't have the Ziegler.
I don't. I didn't like it. I thought it was ugly.
Ziegler is the one
I have
the
want. What is that? The Tyrannosaurus, the GPO2. That box isn't that big though. It's like a weird shaped box. And I have that Rodham's kit. That wasn't GPO. That wasn't.
Carl says, "Oof, my wall just winced." Miguel says, "This kit belonged to a deceased." Oh, goodness.
They got that new one, right? The GPO.
Zach Aurelius. Hello.
What up, Zach?
What's up, bud?
We're gonna have, hopefully Zach is gonna come on one of the shows sooner.
Real quick, since we're talking about Mr. Zachary over here, you guys should watch the USA Gundam Store channel tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, yes, with the live at the warehouse with Zach and Adam. Because they're gonna be announcing a new competition.
What? Who?
Zach and Adam, shut up, stupid!
You bunch of stupids! Go sit in your stupid corner. Open your stupid box.
Snap the dendrobium for first. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, seriously though, I always check out every at the Zach and Adam's live streams. They're really good. They're super duper informative, and they're your direct link to finding out questions from either of those two fine gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm normally in my 19th sleep, but I'll try to be up, man.
Yeah, no, I get up because I go out and do stuff during the day, and I usually try and catch it on my way out.
My work background. They do it on Facebook, makes it easier.
Carl's wallet winced again.
His poor wallet is going to turn into a little puckered butthole. Let's see.
You guys.
I need a new Neo Zeong to go with the Dendrobian for weapons.
Man, that is like the most commonly asked question on Zach and Adam's warehouse streams is like, so when is the HG Neo Zeong gonna come through? I swear. I hear that shit all the time. Oh no, now that was pants are tighter. Yeah.
Oh, popping tents, baking brownies.
Bacon brownies.
Bacon brownies.
Is it fudge or keto?
It's probably keto. It's made out of almond flour, coconut flour.
It's made out of almond flour and cocaine. Is that what you said? No.
Yeah, speeds up the metabolism.
Cocaine is keto, Satan.
I'm just saying. Technically. Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
I have a great recipe for some keto cookies, and it's basically almond flour and peanut butter, but they're fucking great, man.
Yeah, what makes them great, Julio?
Yeah, they're delicious, and they'll make you feel huge. You know when you like eat bread or like carby shit, you get swolly, you feel bloaty.
No.
No, it doesn't happen
That's
to you.
only when you're on keto, man. Like when you're on keto, you feel it right away.
Yeah, but I mean,
Paul,
I used to feel that way before.
Yeah.
Paul did keto for a while.
Yeah.
Before I went keto, I was like, damn, I ate these noodles, and now I feel like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But yeah.
Have you been tested for celiac?
No.
Oh, okay.
I should go talk to some. You just made me scared, man.
No, I mean, you may
have you been tested for this terminal disease? No,
it's not terminal. Weisenheimer. It's a dietary condition. Like you may be gluten sensitive.
I know.
That's all
I'm trying to scare Julio.
And I'm trying not to. You freaking Weisenheimer.
Are they gonna have to put anything near my backside?
Gosh. No. Only if it's
Am I gonna have to get a colonic?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
After we eat bread.
Who the fuck?
Brown Jeff.
Who the fuck is Brown Jeff?
There's a white paw, a yellow paw, a chooch paw. I was the original brown paw, so I had to change. Now I'm Brown Jeff. Me, I'm a Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
What the fuck, man?
Pulps.
What up, guys? I know Pabs wanted to talk some shit to me and told me to put the kids to bed.
I totally forgot. I totally forgot what was going on. I totally forgot what happened.
Right?
Something.
I want to thank my sponsor, God Hand, for letting me be on the show today.
You got the Hono Fude.
Yeah. Thank you
Real
for the.
Quick, you guys. Go ahead.
No. Size small. Fuck you, do me. Brush. God Hand. Get it.
Real quick. So you guys, I know you guys were interested in I know a bunch of you guys already have it. The Display multi-directional table vise. Keep an eye out on the Gunpla Network YouTube channel because the unboxing and review of that should be coming out.
Yo, yeah, that's fantastic. But it is 100th episode, right?
Word.
And in correlation to why Pabs asked me why I do fucking giveaways, I think it's time for a fucking giveaway.
Actually, shit, Brian, we've been behind.
You an hour and a half in. You're like, oh
yeah. No.
Look what you started.
I'm
not giving away stuff to the fluff and fodder. I'm giving this stuff away to my family, my people that watch, that love my show.
That's right. That's right. So currently there's 26 people in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch. I'll be back.
Julio, I'll be over to your house in about 15 minutes. It'll take me about that long to get there.
I'll tell you what. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think all 26 people are going to comment, but if you all do comment, out of everybody that's here, or at least the people that have commented, we'll go back and take a look. What the guys here, we will give away. At least one of the prizes is a master grade dual Gundam with a resin conversion kit. which is, I believe, the topless. Is it the topless one that I have?
The topless one,
You have both. You have both.
I sold one. I sold one.
Okay, if you sold the one, you sold the topless, then you have the model bingo.
The model bingo. That's the second one, right? So I have the model bingo resin conversion with the master grade dual. So that will be the giveaway.
Wow.
That's really, really nice, man.
Wow.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. We made it to 100 episodes. We'll make it to 200.
Wow.
God willing.
Yeah, I can totally see you guys going easy 200.
Yeah.
Easy, dude. Easy.
Well, yeah, I mean, we just get
Easy
together and hang out and talk about these things. And...
Paul's gonna have a whole nother DTOF full of shit.
Like, there's 3 more DTOFs. None of them with painted kits in it. I don't have time for that shit.
I'll paint this later.
I have plans.
Yeah, I got plans. I'll paint this later. I got a box full of that.
A storage unit full of that.
Tabs will be done with the first leg of the 5-star.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
No, the first cannon, just the first cannon. Because the
first
legs are only the leg
foot.
is like a chopstick. The leg is like a chopstick with a little bit of sushi on the end of it. But like the cannon is like a turkey on a skewer.
Paul
It's a turkey on a stick.
Yeah, and it's like a whole turkey, or it's like a it's like 3 cornichons, like on a bit on the end of a 4-foot steak.
Jesus.
Miguel says Paul will have a braid all the way mid back by episode 200.
I might.
And a Thor beard.
Yeah.
No, this is all I got, man. I'm Irish. This is patchy as shit, man.
It was a mutual number.
So Z, how do these guys enter the contest?
So I'm just gonna say, everybody that's here,
we have no parameters.
Yeah, just
comment.
Everyone that's here, comment. If you haven't comment, like I can't tell who the 20. Well, immediately like 4 people left. Apparently, they didn't want to win.
Fuck out of here! What,
That's
no
fine,
Gundam?
They're like, fuck this guy.
Conversion kit. I'm out.
I don't need this.
Dual
Bye.
fuck seed, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a couple of kits I'm gonna give away too. I just don't have any idea like how we're gonna do this. Let's do this though, right?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta think
So
right?
to enter for the MG Duel comment with the 100 emoji.
Well, there you go. People are commenting. So they're saying here's another eating. So yeah, everyone's commenting. Yeah, so comment. We'll go back and look at it. I'll put everybody on an Excel file or in the wheel of magic, and then we'll pick a name.
I like it. Z, will you do the legwork and do this for all of the giveaways? You're the fucking best, Z.
Sure.
Because I'm giving away 2 kits. Paul's giving away a handful of things as well. So it's gonna be a little lot.
Guy is automatically excluded from this thing, so Guy will have to. If you do get picked, we'll have to give you something else because he has.
Oh yeah. Well, no, Lawrence, you're good. We got you.
You said topless too much, and everybody left.
No,
really. The wheels are falling off.
We've all talked about this. We wanted to say thank you. Like you don't understand. Like between this stream, the KotoKai stream on Tuesday, What Palette on Wednesdays, and Critical Builds, people reach out to us regardless of how little I may have input in it. Like I'm like you guys. I'm a beginner builder who's hanging out with these guys, learning, applying, and there's so many people that reach out and they're like, "Hey, we love the chemistry. We love you guys hanging out. We love you guys." Giving us something to do while we're building, learning from you, being able to reach out and ask questions. All those things, really mean a lot to us. So, to get to 100 where Brian is today with this stream, I'm happy to kind of jump in and help kind of give you guys back, for what you guys are doing for us and helping us kind of just have this platform to be able to connect with all you guys, really, because that's really what it is. It's just being able to connect with builders out there. That's it. Make friends.
Super truth. I like that.
Black and white cookies? Yes. Julio's going to send those out.
What?
I got you, y'all.
Oh,
All the
I forgot the
bakeries
black
is
and white
open.
cookies. I forgot them.
They're going to make you throw up, though.
I'll do it, though.
26 years. I haven't thrown up.
I'll still we'll still give away. We'll do three markers for black and white cookies because you don't want an old stale ass black and white cookie. I'll buy a fresh one and send it to you. So we got three. Got them right here. 3 black and white cookie markers. There it is.
There we go.
Yo, Carl, shut up, stupid. Shut up. Right?
And if you guys don't know, you know what a lot of people are doing? So you know those sugar cookies that have the frosting on them?
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming, like, as part of the description, black and white cookies kind of that sort of thing. Yeah. It's a really doughy sugar cookie. But people are taking these things and putting them inside of mini waffle makers and, like, putting the dough in, like Bisquick or whatever, and making these delicious, like, just amazing sweet cookie waffle pie.
So they're waffling sugar cookies is what you're saying. Interesting, because I have a very, very good sugar cookie recipe and a waffle iron. So
there you go. Yeah. And they're like, I mean, obviously they're rich as hell, right? So sugar.
Yeah. Diabetes after one.
Yeah. 3 bites in, you're like, whoa.
I have a Death Star waffle maker.
People are looking for that 100 icon.
Well, wait a minute. The Death Star is a sphere. Is it not a Death Star falafel maker?
Is there a Death Star falafel maker?
That'd be hard, though, right?
Yeah, it would. It's just a flat.
Waffle. I know it's round. I know. Obviously. I
want a Death Star falafel maker now. That's fucking dope.
Being an asshole.
A Death Star falafel maker.
Dude, I know. That's a great idea. I just had that right now on the top of my head. Please steal it, make $1,000 or more, and then don't give me any.
Make $1,000.
And
only $1,000.
Yeah.
Make $1 billion.
There you go. Patent it and send it and sell them to the halal guys.
In Times Square. Yeah.
Star Wars cart. That'd be dope.
Right.
Burrito Sabers.
You know, now the real deal would be how do you make the TIE fighter and the X-Wing?
You could get you can get brandishing irons and just do them on the pita.
Oh, straight up. I dig that.
You know?
Yeah.
You do. No, you get like 2 waffles and a falafel in the middle. Boom, TIE fighter.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Like a savory dude, falafel waffle. We need to make a cart. We need to make a cart.
Flow waffle.
It's like a stallion pancake. Look at Pab's face.
You uncultured fuck.
Swines is what you are. Swines.
It's not beef, Babs. It's lamb.
He's still scribing.
Can you have lamb?
Burrito Sabers.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
There'd be a Star Wars cart in the city that probably make some money. We're gonna get sued by Disney.
Times Square.
Instantly.
So you're gonna have to spell TIE fighter with like a Y, the TYE fighter.
Yeah. Put an extra S in there, like Star. Like put a list in there.
Star Wars.
TIE fighter. Yeah. There you go.
Make it fusion.
We gotta remind people. Manny is also doing. He's also giving away some kits for you guys for this 100th episode.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
It was a G40, so Gundam G40, and then the Uma Lightning Zaku 2, which is an RG.
Oh right, the Master Grade. Yeah, the P Bandai Uma Lightning.
Yeah, so maybe we'll make a list of all the other things, and then once I have everybody's names,
once they win, you get them out the circle, like go again. Win, get them out the circle.
Right.
Super cool, man. This is phenomenal. 100 episodes. Yeah, I'm 31 episodes in on Wet Palette. If I make it to 100, I'm gonna give away some cheeks.
You give away my used wet palettes.
Yeah, my old wet palette, guys. You're welcome.
I'm 2 episodes in on Bushido, I think.
Nice.
When I get to 10 and 1,000 followers, I'll give away commercials on my streams before they start and middle of. Like, it's great to be monetized, but I realized, like, I don't know if I ever want to be monetized. Like, every time I watch someone stream that's monetized, like, you got to wait for the goddamn commercial.
Yeah.
It's like,
You're right. Skip ahead.
Yeah.
Skip ahead.
Like, listen, I know where B&H is, okay? I've shopped plenty from there. I don't need you to tell me. It's that really
I spent
overpriced camera shop in New York City.
hours and hours not
Brian-
doing 3080.
Brian, I'm gonna need you to highlight Steve's comment right here, just so that we have it on record.
Oh shit! Oh, Steve,
Oh,
sir.
So that is
100.
forever on YouTube. So just saying.
I mean, he's gonna be naked. Doesn't mean we're gonna be able to see him.
He's gonna be
Might
behind
be in
the
the
camera playing guitar. All right, Steve, I'm down.
Right, yeah,
Just-
exactly. It's just like a potted plant on a table, and Steve playing behind the
Yeah.
camera on the other side.
You're gonna play the guitar real low.
Instead of the guitar, I want it to be a ukulele.
I want it to
kinda
be a
wanna-
kazoo.
Zoom.
Yo, have you
Accordion.
guys seen some of the stuff that I know a lot of people in Texas are kind of having a hard time, but have you seen some of them are having fun with it? Like, have you seen people have done videos of redoing the Titanic, the end of the Titanic, but like with carts. They're like on like red flyers and shit with flashlights outside, and they've got their neighbors all laying outside in the snow. Like, I saw one where the guy's like, "Is anybody out there? Like, are there?" And they're like looking with the light around, and then there's a woman on a door playing the kazoo. She's like, like they're having a good time in the snow. And just,
I watched this
Yeah,
one
trying
with
to keep
a little
spirits
kid. You've seen that thing where like you throw the boiling water in the air and it freezes. So the kid takes it with a pot, and I don't know who let this 8-year-old kid out there with a pot of boiling water, and he throws it, and like the way he throws it, it comes back around.
Oh man.
So it hits him in the back with like boiling water. He falls down screaming, and then right away it freezes.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he burnt.
Oh, I love everything about that.
Supervision
The
is
epitome of
required.
Texas
Oh.
right now, right?
I realize I kind of have like the Eye of Sauron over my shoulder here.
I've seen
You
that.
guys all, other than for Julio, you've got red, blue, green. I guess Julio's got a white light back there. I need a light behind me.
This man's intense FOMO.
It's RGB's life, bro.
There you go. Now it's red.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
See you later, Steve. I can't wait to see you naked.
Oh,
I mean, I have to make it to 100 now.
Yeah,
I
So you
gotta
gotta just
wet
streaming
palette
now.
every day of the week until you get to 100.
hundreds in April and shit.
I'm just gonna
There we
make
go. Wet palette every day.
Brian, I need you to check your DMs real quick.
I kind of want you to change your stream day, Chooch.
To what?
So I want to take Wednesday so I can call my stream between two streams.
You can still do it like after.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know when your stream's gonna start or end.
Yeah, it is a variable in there. I'm hoping around 8 p.m., but sometimes it'd be 8 something, and it can go forever.
How many hours you gotta reach to get like? Don't you have to do like 40,000 hours or some shit like that to be affiliated?
Oh, on Twitch?
Or like even on YouTube? Like, it's like
I have no idea.
YouTube, it has to do with like watch hours, like how
Right.
many hours
Mhm.
people have watched your videos. I don't know if they count
Yeah.
in live stream hours though as watch hours.
no, I think they do count live stream.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check real quick.
Steve's gonna go get a Brazilian.
So you need 4,000 public watch hours and 1,000 subscribers.
There you go. So once I get it out, well, I'm just gonna take a camera and point it to an empty wall and stream it every day for like 12 hours.
oh,
It'll catch on, right?
Shit.
Doesn't matter if people watch or not. It's 4,000 hours.
Oh, that's fire.
Like, yo,
What is it?
What do you think, sir?
yeah. What do you think?
That's
Oh,
I
fire.
mean, you know, like Comcast has that Yule log. Xfinity has a Yule log. Or
Can
on the
we get that
holidays,
with
you can just put your TV on that channel, and it's just like a fireplace burning a Yule log for 24 hours a day. Do some shit like that. It's like, yo,
Do you have like an aquarium or something? You just point at your aquarium.
Live fish aquarium.
Relaxation.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious.
Perhaps I'm gonna need one of those in reverse colors.
Do you want black?
Yeah. Like
I was gonna say. I was gonna ask, can we get that in black?
I think we can get it in black. Let's give it a look. See. People don't know what's about like.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a great idea, Miguel. Maybe I should put a camera in my storage, and just having you guys look at my backlog for 8 hours a day. And then randomly one day I would just show up, grab a kit.
6 days in.
I'm gonna use this one.
Then put it back.
You just moving shit around.
Right?
Shit.
That'd be crazy. Like if that shit was moving around in there on its own.
Rebecca
Like, yo, your storage is haunted. Yo, I mean, technically, I've got power. I could do 24 hours a day. That would hit up 4,000 hours real quick. Somebody do the math. I suck at it.
24 hours in a day. You have to get 1,000. I don't know.
That's how I do giveaways? Yeah, exactly.
To do 1,000 hours?
You have to do 4,000 hours.
4,000 hours.
4,000 hours. Wow.
Yo, that's a great fucking idea.
Shit.
Santos.
400?
Yo, later, Zach.
Later, Zach. Have a good night, man. Or good
It'd
day.
be 167 days.
107 days?
167.
167 days. There
I don't got time for that. Pandemic's almost over.
I need more hours in the day.
you a liar.
Should have started this shit back in January last year. Damn it. Michael, you just missed me giving away $1,000 cash. Sorry, bro.
Liar. Yeah, liar.
But
no,
Santos got a great idea.
Are we live giving away stuff, or what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I
all
got some stuff. You ready, Brian?
You guys want to do it right now? Some live stuff? Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. What are you doing?
I got a question. We talked about this after last stream.
Yeah, we're
So
doing
I'm gonna have
trivia.
to go research the answer to this one, so I'll do it now. All right, I got a P Bandai Hazel 2
Oh.
high grade.
Peebo.
So you have to tell me at the end of last stream what was Brian saying
I have
and what is it from?
I literally just transcribed it.
no idea.
What was he saying and what
The
is it
last
from?
stream. What it cut me off. The end of the stream cut
Yeah.
me off in the
You'll
middle
have
of
to
a
complete it.
statement, a knowable statement.
And you have to tell me where
Right.
it's from too.
What is the statement and
People
where
are
is it
searching
from?
YouTube right now.
People are searching, going
Yeah.
back.
We're getting the watch
Yeah,
hours up
first.
on last video. Got him.
There you go.
Yeah. No.
Also,
Yeah, it's a good one though. I forgot until
got a
like middle of the
couple
week. And I was
Oh shit!
USA Gundam Store stickers. So I will throw one in the box. So whoever wins that one, you can pick out from Barbatos, the Zaku 2 Char, the RX-78, and the G-Self. You can pick
Yo,
one out. I'll
Steve
throw it in the box.
Steve came back for the giveaway.
Screw it, I'll
What?
sleep when I'm here.
You guys are giving shit away now? Okay.
I'm here. I'm awake.
Michael with the flex. He says he makes $1,000 a week, so that's
You're gonna have
fantastic.
some money, bro.
That's great.
Can I have some fucking money
I
now?
haven't seen ounces yet though.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah.
one answer. People are searching.
What is he saying?
Yeah, they're searching right now. Last episode.
They went back.
End of it.
They had to leave the stream to go.
0 watches.
all right, so yeah, there's another one. I have another one for one of Manny's when it comes up too. So
Jay Santos has an answer.
He was in the middle of saying
Nope. Saying it's for the children. No.
That is true. That is true.
It was not from Star Trek either, Miguel.
Oh, dude, somebody get Sean some coffee. 4:11 in the morning. Damn.
Oh shit.
Well, we appreciate you watching, bro. That's
Yeah, man.
True.
That's much appreciated, good sir.
Yeah, for real.
Live long and prosper. No.
Are you up
You
for
say
the
live long
day?
and prosper at the end of the video?
No.
Steve says
I'm
if I make it to 100, he's gonna
disappointed.
give away some mini guides for you guys. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Steve.
What?
Steve said he's gonna give away a Games Workshop starting pack if I make it to 100. It's pretty cool. Thanks,
You
Steve.
make it to 100.
Hell yeah.
You're almost halfway there. Yeah.
The 100 episode challenge now. Everybody can get one.
For real. You gotta get there. Shit. Was it Live Long and Prosper now, right?
No, it's definitely not Live Long and Prosper. I assure you.
Mecha related.
What's good for the goose?
Go for the gander.
I like
Oh,
that
we
one.
gotta
Hebron
we gotta
Miller,
name
you
it.
said bye.
He was in the middle. He was in the middle of saying bye and he got cut off.
Bye.
No.
Bye.
He was like body yada 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 yada. He was gone.
That's how we're gonna end this one.
Yeah.
Liars.
Lies.
We're gonna get small waist, pretty face, but we're not gonna get to the Big Bang. Cut it off there.
You know what? Somebody did get it right.
Oh,
I just checked the transcript. The very last thing you said, and are we allowed to say it now, or because somebody did say it right? Somebody said it.
What is it? I have to go back and watch
So
the
the
video.
very last thing you said on the last KotoKai Robo-Dojo, episode 99, was "Live long and prosper."
oh,
Wow, right.
Wow.
oh!
You said you went bye. Live long and prosper.
Did you say that after we cut off?
I must have the thing that I was saying that we were going to use as like a thing.
Who got it right then?
William Wells.
Thank you.
William Wilms.
Thank you. It's been fun, man.
We were talking. They were talking about the two old Muppets, which nobody could remember their name.
Cheer with a lamp. Have a good night.
Here it is.
Bye, guys. See you guys next week. Live long and prosper.
I did say that.
And
It is the last thing I
stream
said.
ends.
Live long and
So
prosper.
right after he cut, he said,
Yep.
"Bawi grano wheat mini bond." Like
Yeah,
right
right
after
after that, I said, "Bawi
we
grana
thought he
wheat
got to like
mini-bomb."
wheat,
And-
and then like
Yeah,
cut
that's what I
off.
thought it cut off. But it
All
cut
right,
off
all
at the
right,
Live
all
long and
right.
prosper.
Tommy.
Okay.
William
I stand
Wilms.
corrected.
You got
All
it,
right,
man.
William
Mr.
Wilms.
Wilms.
Yeah, if you could, man,
There you
shoot
go.
me a DM on like Instagram and send me your info, and I'll ship it out to you. And then which sticker would you like?
Good shit. Yo.
That's cool.
Nice.
About two old Muppets.
Yo, Manny is saying to ask a question for what he's giving away.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
So he says, what was, and you can't look, well, I guess you can look it up, it's fine. He said, what was my name when I jumped on the stream? Which I'm guessing
one?
he's talking about Tuesday.
Tuesday
No, tonight.
Tuesday
No,
stream, or he was on earlier.
No, tonight?
Oh,
Yeah,
He
tonight.
was,
Yeah,
he was
that was
in
real
for
quick,
a
that's
couple
right.
minutes, yeah.
Yeah, so what was his name when he jumped on the stream tonight?
So the stickers, William, I got the these are the USA Gundam Store stickers. So I have the RX-78, I have Sharzaku 2, I have the Barbatos, and I have the G-Self.
Ooh, yeah, so you can't go back to look at today's. Or can you?
You can scrub back when
Can
you're,
you?
if you're live. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, Manny, Miguel said it first.
Oh,
Did
my
Miguel say
bad.
it first? Hold on.
You know what? I tell you what, we're gonna split it. Miguel,
We'll give you two prizes. Two prizes.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine.
oh.
Miguel, I'm gonna send you this Zaku 2 White Ogre.
White
Master
Ogre.
Grade Zaku's 2.
That's
1.0.
fire.
Congratulations for getting it first. That's what
Bro,
you get.
That's it, dude.
No
My bad.
stickers.
Goalie zero gets to win for the next one.
Pretty horse, yeah.
See ya.
Good
So,
shit, Carl.
So Carl came in first. There you go,
Yeah,
Carl.
so if you want to just
Barely.
message Manny Mac_DO on Instagram, he'll hook it up.
Yo.
Very nice.
Miguel says, seriously, I re-enter my prize.
Damn it, Miguel. You won. Take a goddamn prize.
Wait, you don't want?
You don't want it?
You don't want a Zaku?
I'll take it.
Oh,
Thank you, Miguel. I appreciate you.
Miguel, do you want a master grade Zazubi? You want a master grade Tenanju?
Shit.
What do you want? What do you want?
He wants everything.
Steve says he'll take it.
He's gonna re-enter it.
Put it back in the
Put
prize.
it back in the prize wheel. All right.
Okay.
Sure.
We appreciate that, Miguel.
All right,
Don't
Miguel.
answer no more questions then, Miguel. Damn.
He just wants to play the games.
Like I said, William, just shoot me
Let's
a
play the
DM on Instagram. It's the same username as here.
That's right. Are there more questions? More prizes?
Address.
Are there more?
I have more prizes.
I have
Yeah.
more
I don't have. I have
Well, Brian,
questions.
do the wide ogre then.
What was the line that Jennifer Love Hewitt screamed in part 2 at exactly 3 minutes and 40 seconds into the movie of I Know What You Did Last Summer? I still know what you did last summer.
Shit.
Miguel's gonna be playing for Z's kid. So should we? Well, everyone entered that one, so with the comment, so we'll do that separate, obviously later.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can play for. Yeah. What else? What do I go on?
What else are you guys giving away?
Hey, you know what? Fine. You guys like Ava? You guys like anime about depression and hate?
I'm giving away.
That's kind.
I'm giving away this Peebo Girazaku. Girazaku.
Oh, make yourself bigger.
Oh,
Yeah,
Make it big.
Make yourself big and say,
all the way over there. There you go.
yeah, boy, that's pretty.
Girazaga, Peebo, sleeves unicorn version. And then,
That's
of course, the unfortunately rejected White Ogre editions from MS Igloo, Zaku 2, comes with water slide decals, and it's a nice fucking kit. And you're like, whatever, man, I don't care. Like, I'm just trying to share the wealth here.
That Gira is fire.
They're both fire.
Yeah, they're both fire.
I've always liked
Miguel,
the sleeves, dude. That shit is dope.
Miguel, you've been disqualified from all giveaways, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, cut him down.
Yeah.
He was like, it's not the Asians League too. I don't want it.
He's like, it wasn't rejected. It wasn't rejected. Can't a guy do something nice?
Yes.
So, how do you guys want to give those away?
Yeah, what do you want to do, Brian?
Do you want to do a wheel?
You want to do the wheel?
Sure, I don't have the wheel thing. I could do it.
Tabs has the wheel up, but he's got to make sure to put everybody's name in there.
I gotta put everybody's name. That's the problem. So we're gonna have
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
you
like
can't
the
do
questions. Stuff.
Yeah, we can do questions.
Yeah.
The questions are good. Fine.
Thomas Staten, yes, that was a Giradoga.
Yeah, with the Gyaradoga, yeah. Daga.
Yep, and they're
Okay.
they're not unopened boxes because like what the fuck but they are they're crispy kits like all these kits that everyone is offering up this fine evening, showing our appreciation back for you, showing your appreciation for us. They're all
One box.
I'm not as rich as these other guys.
Yes, he is.
Giving away kits.
I ain't rich, man. I
Kits
don't
and
got a
shit.
job.
All right, they're giving away kits and shit. So
He's got two houses.
I'll add to the prize pool and I'll give away a Critical Builds hat.
Woo!
Hey,
But there's a caveat to it. You can only wear it backwards on stream. You can never
Only
wear
backwards.
it forwards, all right?
You gotta show at least a little bit of forehead.
A little bit. Not too much. Keep it classy.
No, Miguel, I'll give those away for free. The hat is a different thing.
Yeah, the knowledge is free. The hat you gotta pay for.
Also,
said
Miguel, you
all
can't win it. I told you, disqualified, bro.
Oh shit!
What was the reason that Miguel was told his build was a fail?
That's
great one.
actually a good one. Yeah.
Some people might know.
I'm with it.
And what are they winning?
Miguel, Miguel, you cannot answer this. You're disqualified. So
Miguel's disqualified.
Disqualified, bro. I'm sorry.
Rub your hat in the resin dust.
Wow.
He just blew it up.
Oh
no,
it.
Steve got it before. Steve got it before he said anything.
Oh, Miguel,
Steve got it first.
That's mirror.
So,
When the Zaku 2 ogre, congratulations!
Oh, I'm missing glue.
What a kismet!
He said it was doo doo.
Well done.
It's just Steve.
All right, Steve wins the Zaku 2. That's what he came back for. Now he's going to bed.
Now he's going to bed. Yep, I'm going to bed now. Good night.
Respect.
Steve.
He'll appreciate it, and that's what's really important.
I got a question. How many raccoons can fit in a human head?
So it's a human rectum?
Human rectum?
Yeah.
Shit. You guys should know that.
If you do answer this, I'll definitely give you something.
I'll just call him Speeb now.
Steve, you can't win. No, gets it again. Of course he knows.
You guys are disqualified. Wasn't it 10? Imagine 10 raccoons inside of a person.
Oh man, Steve, I'm sending you a sticker. A Ronin sticker.
Shit. You guys have another question? There's gotta be another question.
Yeah, no, I got one, and I got one more kid.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
I got
bigger. Oh shit.
So,
all right.
I just got done building this, so I got another one. This one's still got like the plastic.
Oh yeah.
You know, you can see that
banding's still on there.
banding's still on it. So this doesn't have like a right answer. It's got the answer I want to pick.
Good.
On Tuesday's stream, Pabs asked, "What is your goal in the hobby?" Right? And I thought an interesting thing was everybody immediately went, whether it's a joke or not, to some kind of social media thing. So I want to know, what is your next technical goal in this hobby?
Ooh.
And I get to pick the answer. So I get to pick the best answer, or the one I like the most.
Very
By the end
nice.
of the stream, and I'll give it out.
Very nice. Very nice.
10 raccoons inside a human corpse controlling you like a robot. In the trench coat.
Shit. What's your next technical
Yeah,
goal?
so I thought it was interesting that Pabs it was an open-ended question. He said, what's your goal? And immediately everyone goes to, now a lot of them were jokes, I know, completely, but they were like, I want to be famous, I want to be this. I don't think a single person said, like, I want to learn how to scribe. Like, I want to learn how to pre-shade. I want to learn how to scratch build. No one gave, like, a technical
Not a
goal
single technical
that
answer.
they were going to come out with. So I want to know, what's your next technical goal? What do you want to learn next in this hobby?
I want to learn how to put my hair in a pompadour.
I want to learn how to get 10 raccoons up there.
I want raccoons piloting humans like mechs.
Learn to make scratch build parts. Okay.
Okay.
My next like goal is to build a palpable world through modeling.
Excellent.
Carl learned limited animatronic movement in a build.
Oh shit!
Wow. Okay.
That'd be tough. Some rotors and shit. Look at this guy. Look, he's
I
eating.
like that. I like that.
What, man?
Zero says learn to make scratch build parts. William says I want to learn how to make that makes
Julius
how
as
do
well.
a clean, shiny paint finish. Model project ADHD.
Is somebody
Focus.
you guys do me a favor and just comment random stuff right now because I'm trying to put your names and say something.
Okay.
Want to learn how to install LEDs.
How to make a clean, use ready to join parts together seamlessly. Okay. Install LEDs. Manny was frozen for a while.
Sorry. All right, my final question I have. the crowd is who is my first sponsor and what are they known for?
Ooh, I like that.
I know this answer.
I know the answer.
I say it every time I go on.
It's MadWorks, and they're known for making t-shirts.
I want to paint a model with 8,000 square pieces of masking tape.
Yo, technically, Manny's my first sponsor. When I first got into this, I hit up Manny hard. I was like, "You build the robots?"
Yeah, dude, come over. I'm like, here, take this kit, that kit, this kit. Like,
You're like, here.
Some diamond tape. Here's some diamond tape. Here's some subscriber. I was fucking
handed me tools, all types of shit. I was like, God damn, shit.
Yeah. I met Manny back when I was doing the show at Ryu Young Hobby Shop in Sunset Park before I started streaming with Paul.
Yeah.
And then Manny introduced me to
Yu Hakusho?
Yep.
Yeah. Ryu Young. It was called Gundam Builders NYC in New Jersey. Really, it was a long name.
I don't want to talk about my first sponsor.
Right.
No.
Anybody get it yet? Because I can't see them.
It's not you, Z. It wasn't you.
I'm still gonna say it's me.
All right, I'm
It's his
Nobody.
wife.
Nobody.
So Miguel had a good answer, or yeah. What I want to learn next is how to kit bash modifications. I think I skipped the basics such as C-line removal, etc. So I really want to learn other things that aren't painting.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick
Thomas.
Robertson, how to create your own molds. That's a good one.
Yeah. Better detailer, yeah, and get better painting and modding.
What is Raid Shadow Legends?
Oh, nice. That's a great joke answer, for sure.
Shit.
So right now I have 16 names in this fucking prize wheel if you guys want to use it.
16. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you get what Manny's sponsor is, you get the G40.
Ooh.
It's a nice kit.
That is.
Steve says, I want to learn oil paint rendering and weathering with oil paints.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We can talk about that, Steve. I'm pretty decent at OPR. It's my jam.
Steve, I don't know shit about it, but since you're my apprentice, I'm still going to teach you how to do it anyways.
Michael Dawson says, learn how to cast resin so I can make spare parts.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
I know that stuff too.
Yeah.
I had to do some tutorial, like some real, like actual tutorial videos. It's tough because my scruples, I am a word salad. So when it comes to me putting down the things that are up here in a way that I think is comprehensive enough to give to anyone, right? Anybody is like very fucking involved because it's like a tornado / hurricane up here, and it needs to be like a nice mist of gentle wind and rain on the recipient.
Just to clarify, Manny says his thing was the G40. No, it's the P Bandai RG.
The first one was the G40. Okay.
The Uma Lightning.
And I think we could give you a clue as to Manny's sponsor, because some of you may not just get it right away, but at least in the right direction. They are a outdoors, like a company, like camping equipment and whatnot. And they make a specific tool for gunpla. Yes. So if you guys are looking for the answer, that might kind of... Sorry, Manny, I just did it.
That's a good idea, actually.
So, Paul, how are you going to choose from these?
Yeah, I was gonna let this run a little bit. I think most of the people, and I'm just gonna pick one that I like.
Oh, 1 second. Hi, Craig. Just got the answer.
There we go.
Hey,
question.
You.
Colin wins Manny's P Bandai. Quacktastic. Oh, so guy wants to learn photography, dynamic lighting. I like Sean's goal is learn how to use not losing parts of the carpet monster. If you learn that one, bro.
Please make a tutorial on that one if you could.
Yeah.
You put it out.
Yeah, people don't like that. The answer is rip up your carpeting.
Line your floor in tape upside down.
Yeah, double-sided, straight. Hardwood, man. That's my end goal. Build over hardwood floors. Ah, that part went over there.
Bro, I have hardwood floors, and I still lose.
Worse because on a hardwood floor, like the part will hit, and you'll think you're like, I heard where it landed. Nope.
Yeah, it's gone.
It bounces somewhere else and it's gone. And then one day you're like sweeping or vacuuming, and it's like, like there's that part.
It hit terminal velocity, hit the ground, popped over.
Come up the vacuum.
So Julio knows my place. I have hardwood floors, but I have an area rug in my spot. So below me is like a 50-50 split. Directly below me is carpet to like the edge of the workbench right here. But from the workbench to like the 2 feet until I hit my toolbox down here is a hardwood floor. So I get a little bit of the both. I hear a bounce. There's enough stuff to contain, so I don't get your ricochet shot Z where it's like infinity and beyond. I get like I can track a little bit, but sometimes I'm just like, you see me with I'm on the ground just looking for the.
Yep. I get a black light out and I put on like 4X glasses.
It's just my desk and the kit I'm building in there. Nothing else. So if it hits the hardwood, I'm like, oh, I see it. That's my end goal. Just a room to snap kits.
Yeah, you need to have a clean. If you're building straight building, you need to have a clean room with just a desk. That way, and it has to be a small clean room. So if it goes somewhere, it's in that 4x4 space.
Yeah, you're sitting in the middle of it.
I have a question for. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna give away this Gyaradoga, right?
Yep.
Master Grade Peebo Gyaradoga, and my question
Unicorn
is for those of you that used to be there from the fucking beginning. This is an old one. What used to happen regularly every stream for 5 minutes approximately, but doesn't happen anymore? And I'm sure Paul probably knows what this one is, or he can figure it out without too much effort. What is missing?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make a drink, and then you come back.
We still do that.
I've only been here for like 5 episodes. So I don't know.
Screen freeze.
The internet.
Nope, not books.
You going on a book run?
Are we on stream, or is the audience on stream?
No, this is for the contest.
Yeah.
Audience.
I'm just making shit up.
Mm-hmm. Nope, not technical difficulties. Nope.
Oh, you hear sirens in the back.
Nope.
Oh, I know what it is.
It was. Yep. Yeah. I'm sure you do.
Somebody getting shot.
Fucking
That's what happens every once in a while.
This was a regular occurrence. Like this shit would happen. Close.
Every single time.
Gunshots.
So something to do with did your neighbor come knocking?
Waiting for the stream to start.
No, that's a recent evolution. A recent evolution. I apologize.
All right, let me read some comments now. We read out a good majority of them.
Julius Dempsey says, talk about his drink holder.
No, really, Chris pretty much hit it. It's Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dog.
Oh,
he used to drink on the stream. Like every stream,
without fail.
And you'd hear for 5 minutes.
Yep. He would just drink water like hardcore. My dog. And he would pop over, and his big ass head would pop up in the side, and we, oh, Drake. Those are good. Yep, exactly, Chris. So you know, man, yeah, brother, you got it, brother.
All right, so Chris wins that. Chris, congratulations, sir.
Yeah. The laughing.
Yeah. If you guys go back and watch some of the earlier ones of the Workbench, they were called Live at the Workbench with Paul and Brian. That was my Regis and Kathy Lee take on the modeling thing, Live at the Workbench with Paul and Brian. That was a whole, I wanted it, but it never really, I know I have no followers. So.
Like 5 minutes of silence and just the dog drinking water. It was hilarious. And it was so loud you'd think he put like a microphone on him or something like that.
Yeah, he's just 8 feet away or whatever.
All right, and for the wing, I'm going to give this to Guy. I like your technical goal is better photography of builds using dynamic lighting, utilizing all of the photo space to make the model the centerpiece and not distracted by the background. I also have issues with that, man. Like that is a challenge that doesn't come naturally to everybody. Photography. I know Brian's talked about that too, like playing with lighting and getting it good. And
just earlier on the other show, he was even talking about that. So yeah.
And
I'm learning from Pabs a little bit from Ariel.
Like some people have such skill at like taking a picture of like something on their bench without a whole lot of setup to it, and it comes out looking amazing. And I'm like, what the fuck? I keep rubbing the back of my camera on my phone. I'm like, there's something wrong with it.
This will only get you so far.
Yes. So, Guy, if you could shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I will get your address and stuff and send it off to you.
So, Pat, you said how many names did you have in the wheel?
16.
16. So, I mean, there's 23. Well, someone just left. So, there's 23 people here. So, if anybody hasn't chimed in and dropped 100, like Julio said in the chat, for the Master Grade Dual Gundam with the Model Bingo resin conversion kit, if you want to enter, go ahead and comment now so we can add you. But if you're not one of those 16, and then before we jump off, we'll go ahead and just pick the winner.
You guys should have a theme song like those dudes in Community. Paul and Brian in the morning.
No, once we had a theme song and that person decided to run as fast as they fucking could. No more theme songs.
I'll be right back.
He's gonna sing that to himself now.
Yeah, he's like, you still have that moon if anybody wants to win it.
Oh shit.
Thomas Tan, you're on the
Okay.
wheel.
Manny's in, Thomas is in.
William Williams is also on the wheel.
Dan B.
Dan B. There we go.
Nice. Welcome.
Name right there.
There we
I
go.
just need that one. I'm Dan B.
Charles Apprentice.
Kick Steve off of that shit. He already got his Aku.
Oh, that's right. He already got the Zaku. Yeah.
Yeah, you wise guy. It's a nice fucking Zaku too, man. It's like one of the first 5 or 6 kits I ever bought.
Jason on there.
Colin, actually, this is a great. Colin, you don't have to enter. I mean, still win this thing, but I know somebody in a few weeks ago, people were asking about katanas, and I think maybe even Colin had asked about it, and I said that I've chosen a number of people for 2021 to receive some katanas. So I'm happy to say, actually, Colin, you and Manny, next 2 recipients of those katanas to become one of the 47. So you're already a winner, Colin, bro. You get a real live blade.
Gotta say.
Oh, we got more hundreds coming through.
Yeah.
You got that?
Can see
Can see.
Zuzaku.
Okay, so we have 19 currently.
We got 19 out of 21. All right.
Yeah, Chris Collins says remove him from the bingo as well because he got the Kira.
Indubitably.
I shall. Cool. So 19 out of 20 or 23. There's 2 more people. All right, guys, or someone's coming back. So 19 out of 23. We'll give it like it's 10:43 here. I'll give it 2 more minutes for anyone else who hasn't chimed in, and then we'll do the final try.
This is me throwing stickers in the soccer kit and in the Gear Dogger kit.
I have a real grade Ava 00 unit.
Ooh.
If somebody ask another question, we'll give that away too. Ask a question.
Shit.
What's Z's favorite mobile suit design?
That's too easy.
Man.
How many strays do Paul and Z have together?
Wow. Cumulative.
Unknown. I can't count.
Miguel, I'll get another one. I do like that Ava unit. Dude, by the way, speaking of Ava units, that Ava unit that Hazemin, if you guys don't follow him, did, that thing is fucking insane.
Yeah. Of course, everything that guy makes is bonkers.
You know, he's the first. His build was the first thing that really attracted me to building Gunpla. As far as customizing, I can't. When I first got into this, like you guys know the story of my brother brought me the G Gundam from China, HG from his honeymoon, and I sat at this very table right here building that thing, and I got a Testors brush and some Testors enamels and Walmart shit, and I built it and I painted it, and I was like, yo, I'm fucking so badass at this. This is great. And it looked like absolute shit. But that's when I started like really like enjoying, like I was like, wow, this is so fucking fun. I'm glad I got back to it after like 25 years. And as I started Googling and stuff, like it was one of his builds. I forget what it was, but it was one of his builds. It kept coming up like 3 years ago. One of his builds. Every time I searched for custom Gunpla or like, you know, custom Gundam, his build would just pop up in
probably a Huron. Yeah, he had a Huron and he did a Hugo. A couple of those IBO HGs that were just knockout fantastic.
And it could have been one of them because that's when I went and bought the Age 1 Spallo, HG Age 1 Spallo, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking make this. Because then I saw this other custom Ninja one looking one. It was all gray with like green blades and like kind of smoke coming out, and it was like a GWBC build, and I was like, I want to fucking make that thing. But yeah, it was Hazem's kit that really got me excited about custom Gundam building and shit. And then shortly after that, Pabs, and I was like, yo, you're Asian, you must know about this shit.
Hold up, here we go. Zaku Zero, here you go. How do I straighten a resin V-fin if it bends back after using hot water? Well, I'm going to say that your water wasn't hot enough, or you weren't applying the resin to the hot water long enough, and that you should probably use something like a toothpick, or what I like to use is often a piece of like foam core or styrene to tape the piece down into the flat component or the flat shape, so that it has a chance to dry and cure again in that like, you know, reset in that flat form. If you just heat it up and then try and form it and let it air dry, it's just going to go back to that, like, you know, that bent shape.
So I had to do that with one of the Dom pieces. Like the waist piece was really bowed in, and you're not gonna put it in hot water. Like Brian said, you probably didn't put it in long enough because you think you're gonna damage it. You're not gonna damage it. Like put it in hot water.
It's just gonna get all wobbly soft.
Yeah, and then put it against something, you know, whatever shape, flat in this case, that you want it to cool off, and it'll stay that way.
Yeah, I did.
I know. I did it twice because I did the same thing. I put it in hot water for like 30 seconds. Like, okay, it should be good. And then I bent it how I wanted, just right back.
If your wall is hot enough, all you need is 6 seconds.
Here you go. This is what I do. This is what I did to the high-nu resin to get it to stay together. There you go. So piece of 1.5 millimeter, 2 millimeter styrene, and then a little spring clip and 2 pieces of tape just to make sure that everything, and then I let that dry for 16 hours before I touched it again, just to make sure that everything was super duper flat and super chill. Patience, said the man.
That's right.
Patience, I can't understand patience.
Maybe I don't remember, but shut up, stupid. No, go ahead and spin that wheel.
All right, let me share my screen real quick.
I think so.
From tab.
Yo, so this is for that master grade dual Gundam with the model bingo resin conversion, guys.
Okay, here we go. You guys ready?
Sponsored by Walgreens.
Brandon?
Brandon B.
Wow.
I feel like this is not fair. He's going to give it to somebody else. Brandon's too generous. Congratulations, Brandon. You are the recipient.
Rigged, it says man.
Rigged.
All right. We have some black and white cookies we need to give out.
You guys want to use the wheel for that too?
That's obviously the star of the show. Like that's what we all came here for. No one needs model kits. We're all here for black and white cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this wheel I feel like didn't spin long enough.
Is there anything I can do? There's nothing I can do about that. Damn.
It's a short fucking wheel, man.
Fuck this wheel, man.
My bad, guys. Dog duty.
You're good, man.
I don't even think Brandon is here anymore, but congrats, Brandon. Yeah.
Oh shit, he won?
Brandon won. Yeah.
Yeah. Good shit.
Yeah, congratulations, bro.
So what's the next spin for?
Cookies.
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 I'm giving away at least three cookies, whatever that means. Trust me, it'll be good.
Okay.
It'll be black cookies from
cookies.
bagels, but whatever. They're really fucking good.
Special cookies.
Here we go.
No, they're not special.
So am I spinning this 3 times, or what am I doing?
You are, yes, spinning it three separate times.
Mm-hmm. Wow, are these cookies like humongous?
Yes, they're actually like 4 inches wide, something like that.
Yeah.
For an actual black and white. But I don't know. I might send like a box of mini black and whites because then you can share and enjoy longer.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, I'm spinning.
Do it. I love black and white cookies.
Yo, it's definitely spinning longer. Look, see, it's a very abrupt stop. William Wills.
Will Wills. We need some cookies.
He did also just say cookies bring us closer together. There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, William, hit me up with your address. I'll send you some cookies. All right, do it 2 more times.
Right. 2 more times. Here we go.
What's this one for?
Cookies.
Cookies. More cookies. This is all just for cookies.
I thought.
Taste of Brooklyn. Manny doesn't count.
Manny doesn't count? Should I
Manny doesn't count. Yeah, I know. Manny's hella sweet.
Handle
just get Manny some cookies anyways.
Yeah, exactly. I get it. Thomas Staten. Straight up.
Nice.
All right, one more.
One last time.
It's the last cookie.
Come on.
This one's for all the cookies.
Come on, cookies.
Patrick Robertson.
Hey, Patrick gets cookies.
Excellent.
Cookies.
Excellent.
And more. It's not just cookies, but yeah. Hell yeah.
There's something else with the cookies. I got a question for that RG Ava. We got to do movie trivia because we do always talk a lot of time. We do talk movies on KotoKai on Tuesdays.
Before you do your question real quick, I'm going to spin for the hat.
Oh yeah.
Spin for the hat.
All right, for a Critical Builds hat.
Backwards only.
Backwards only.
There's no brim. Kenneth C.
All right, so Kenneth C, if you just want to send me a DM on Instagram, so it's Chris_Pabs. I'll send one your way, dude. Cool.
Good shit, Pabs.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably get a critical sticker too.
Yes, of course.
Critical sticker. Damn right. Congratulations, everybody who's won so far. All right, so this is for the last one. Movie trivia. Real grade Ava unit 00. There's a line in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and it's in regards to a certain location where they often hang out, and one of them repeats his line in regards to something happening at this location.
Oh man,
you should know this. It's a very funny, famous line. So it's a convenience store on the West Coast, and there's a very specific line.
Shit, you got me.
When they like, and if it becomes too hard, obviously I'll change it. But if you guys love the movie, boom, Jay Santos got it. Boom. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. When they see the phone booth come down.
We still have Circle K's down here.
Carl
like they're pretty rare, but every once in a while.
Yeah, there we go. So Jay Santos wins the real grade Ava. Good movie knowledge, man. Good movie knowledge.
Oh, Jay. Oh, that was Carl. See, this should be popping up.
Carl came in after Jay Santos.
Yeah. Sorry, Carl. Sorry.
But well, you know what, Carl? I'll send something your way as well, just because I'm excited that people knew that fucking line. It's such a great fucking movie. It's a great line.
Super sad.
That was gonna be my other question. Like, what was the name of the thing?
I was gonna say, be excellent to each other.
Be excellent to each other.
Oh man, she's going hard. Oh, the teething. Oh, the teething, bro. Ow.
Oh, is it? Yeah, no, I get it. It's Twitch delay. So no, I definitely, Carl, I will, believe me, there's a lot of shit that I don't need and I have in my backlog.
Yeah, we can put together a care package for Carl.
We'll definitely, and I know Carl's been one of those people that's actually absolutely has been insanely generous as well over the last kind of few weeks, month, to a lot of builders too. So I'm happy to make sure that you guys both win. There you go. So you definitely got to get something. Wild Stallions. Hell yeah.
Whoa.
And it's 10:55, so we should probably wrap it up in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. We've been on for 2 hours and 42 minutes. Episode 100. What? I think we gave it all. Did we give it all? We gave away the things, right?
I think so.
You guys want a dog?
No. No.
She looked at you like, what?
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
All right. I'm gonna do this thing here and let everyone just say their piece and then end up on Mr. Paul. Actually, no, not Mr. Paul, because you're one of the main damn hosts.
Yeah, you guys can catch me, Chris_Pabs. Kenneth C, please send me a message. Give me your address and I'll send that out to you. This Saturday, Critical Builds, 7 Central, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, with a special guest, Mike, Gundamoni Muex Wine. It'll be a good time. Come out and you guys will see something new on the stream before all this stuff starts. So thank you for having me. Congratulations again on 100 episodes.
Awesome. Thanks, Pat.
Yeah.
Julio.
Guys, I cannot wait to see you Saturday so we can talk some Gunpla. It's gonna be incredible. She's biting me.
Go, puppy, go.
It really is incredible. You guys hit 100. I've been watching for a long time. Love you guys. Hopefully you get another 100. Thanks for having me on.
Respect.
What up, guys? Thank you everybody for watching. Congrats again, Brian and Paul, for reaching 100. It's a great milestone, and Carl and Brandon and Santos, please hit me up. Give me your addresses. We will get that stuff out to you. And, I'm around. I'm usually crashing somebody's stream, so find me.
Respect. Thanks for hopping in, Z. Appreciate it, man. You're the best, brother. You've given me so much, you silly son of a bitch. And then it's not just me. Oh, no, not just me. Me and Paul.
Yeah.
Here we are.
I just want to thank all you guys for hanging out over, 2.5 years, whatever it's been, and 100 episodes. Brian and I really wanted to just build a small community where we could hang out and talk with you guys, and we succeeded in that. So I really appreciate all the support over, all this time, and I'm happy you guys are excited to see more.
Respect, man. Couldn't have said it any better, man. Absolutely. And then, yeah, man, just thank everybody else. You guys, yeah. We did it. Nobody fell asleep on stream. I'm joking. And thank you guys for joining us on this like fun journey through modeling and then just like life and shit. So much appreciated. Once again, we'll see you guys soon because we do this all the time. We do it all the time. And thank you. So good night.
There you go.
Wouldn't be right if I didn't end it weird.
Uh-oh.